thought you guys did life in prison by that. I didn't know.
All right, come on.
Yo, this your boy Crazy Teach.
It's your boy TKO.
Man, what's going on, bro?
Chillin', man. Apparently, we got a full fucking house in that bed. We loaded. We got a bunch of business people in that bed. We got flyers, cards and
sex toys.
Yeah. Her shit called the leaf. Tickle your fanny.
Ooh, the egg.
Yeah, I'm talking about the rose. That
fuck that rose.
The leaf.
Yes.
That's
Fuck
better
that
than the
rose
bullet.
today.
Oh, shit.
So we have some experience. So we're gonna start from the left to the right.
We want everybody to
We want to
introduce yourself.
Your left
yourselves.
or right?
What you got going on? My left.
Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. I am the founder of Mocha Yoga and the creator of the Wellness Empowerment Deck. I am an 8-year veteran and I
Talking to the mic a little bit.
educate, empower, and elevate my clients through different healing and spiritual practices such as yoga, journaling, meditation, affirmations,
Oh, shit.
Now I want to speak. I'm gonna try to speak for some. She mean that shit when she say she do yoga. We was on vacation and I woke up and she was doing yoga on the back porch.
So you all?
Everybody was out there.
No, I wasn't. I didn't know that was the roll call. That was.
You wake up too late.
I was knocked out. I was in a jacuzzi the night before, so I was.
Yeah, we was at. Yeah, we.
They had face masks on too, didn't they?
Yeah, they was. I looked like I was in the wrong place. I woke up. I went to sleep. We were lit, listening to music, eating good.
Yeah.
Woke up and it was.
Woke up and yeah.
He woke up to self-love. He didn't know
So,
that
yeah.
until we introduced him to some yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Did you did that shit?
No.
Down with dog?
I ain't even flexible enough to sit in Indian style. But it does look peaceful the way, because they were doing it like as the sun coming up and stuff. It looked very dope.
Oh yeah.
It looked very peaceful. But I just wanted to stay up there and say that it's true. And she does a very good job, and her mat goes everywhere she goes. So, she might be outside doing yoga.
Yes.
When we walk out, she might be at the front door doing yoga.
I have a mat in order to try to get down and have a class after this.
There we go. Who else we got in here?
What's going on? It's Vernon Hyperlight, owner, operator of Boss Contract in Atlanta. Atlanta's water damage restoration team. We also specialize in fire, mold. So basically, if you got any type of emergency, you're going to call Boss, 1-833-BOSS-ATL. We also do handyman services, and we do general contracting as well in the greater Atlanta area.
Gosh, damn it, hard to talk about
Hey,
that,
I was
man.
finna say that nigga is fucking too proper, man. Let me tighten my shit up. This is 23 the podcast.
He does amazing work, by the way.
He does amazing work. I watched this man hustle his ass off. Soon before we even had an LLC, I hit Vernon up. And I said, as soon as we said we're going to have a Making Money Mondays, I said that's one person I was going to reach out to. Just because I see his hustle. And it's so dope. I done seen him redo a house that was on fire. I done seen him redo a house. If y'all try to buy houses and they look like nobody but an animal are living in it, he'll turn it back to life.
That's a fact.
I done seen him do a lot of work. I done seen him in crawl spaces. I done seen him everywhere, man. His presentation is good as hell. And I've been seeing him get a lot more work as the week go on. He's somewhere. If you watch him, you gonna laugh with him too, because he's putting a little comedy as he's working with his business. So you definitely should check him out. Who else we got?
Sky here with Sky Unlimited, and I am the owner of an online beauty, health, and wellness store. Our main focus is to provide sustainable solutions to help cultivate the perfect everyday routine. What is that? It consists of tons and tons of self-love, self-awareness. So if it's replacing moisture that you've lost from being out in this Atlanta sun with our Sky Unlimited warm mist facial steamer, or you can replace your everyday disposable tea bags with one of our eco-friendly tea steepers. So we have it all. I mean, everybody talks about leveling up, the glow up. I mean, no matter what, Sky Unlimited has everything to offer to help you on your journey.
Okay, then.
Let's talk about Sky. Sky
Let's get
has
it.
definitely been motivational through this whole process. From day one, when she said she was gonna do it when she had $0. I ain't gonna say she had zero, but you know, she was making sure the bills get paid first before she did anything else. And she hit me up one day and told me about it. And of course, we talked about good ideas, and her dream, she made it come true. And she did everything she said she was gonna do. And one thing about it, she do this as a single parent too. So not only is she a single parent of hers, we had a friend that passed, R.P. Danielle Taylor, and she stepped up as a friend should. These are the friends you don't really get every day. I just hope when I pass, one of my friends step up, you know, and that's what she did. So we definitely gonna salute her on that. But in the midst of doing all that, she made her business come true, and she working on other things. But if it ain't LLC, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Shout out,
Let's
man.
get it.
Power,
Yes,
man.
yes, yes.
Hey.
And who we got next?
Okay, you got your girl Chandrika. I am the owner of Shades by Drika. My motto is nothing succeeds like the appearance of success. So I have nothing but the flyest glasses for men's, kids, and women. Got the whole family pack. So with my brand, I make sure that you come clean. So I got the lens cleaner, I got the cleaning cloth, and I got the protector bag to make sure your glasses is good wherever you go. And I also make t-shirts with me and my fiance, and I got Airbnbs on deck. So whenever y'all need to come to Atlanta, whenever y'all need to come to Atlanta, hit me up. You know, I got somewhere for you to
You
stay.
need somewhere to stay when
Yeah.
you come to Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Do your diggity.
I got some sneaky link glasses too. If you don't want to be caught, if you don't want to be seen, I got some sneaky link, them all black joints.
And I want to, okay, so we're going to speak on her. So, like, when I first met her, she was one of those people, I know Yanika, and I met her playing paintball. Went to play paintball or whatever. And how long was you remember how long you and your fiance was together?
Probably about a year when we first met y'all.
About a year?
Yeah.
Okay. What did y'all have up and running by then?
He just had the graphic design creative orchestra where he made, actually my magazine, he makes the logos, he does websites, photography, and just mainly the graphics and the videography around all your brand.
And I asked her that to say, I went to her web pages, her Instagrams. I checked his out too. Y'all are doing a hell of a good job.
Thank you.
Y'all have a lot of work. That was a very odd couple to me when I first saw them. I've been around him a couple times. I be trying to figure it out. He's a very cool dude, though. He is a very cool dude, but you know how usually she has a lot of energy and he's very laid back. But he participates. He not.
He sounds too hyper.
Yeah, he just laid back. But she has a lot of energy.
She the one who corrected the waitress.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's not what he ordered.
And he just sitting there like,
He just like, oh shit, man, I would have ate it anyway. Like, no,
I like mashed potatoes.
No, he said
not with the little green stuff on it. Take it back.
I was gonna eat the onions even though I'm
I'm
allergic.
I'm still eating this.
Yeah, so just to see one thing like a power couple, man. It probably motivated me to start a power. No, I'm lying. Yanika told me, hey, you should do a power couple. I'm gonna give her a power. She told me, she said you should start a power couple show because Monday is Monday motivational Monday for our business people. So we might squeeze in that couple, that power couples, and we're gonna make sure y'all first if I do it since your sister gave me the idea, So, but I do salute that. It's hard to find a person to grind with you and love you. And it's very hard. It's very hard to do. So
he taught me a lot about that entrepreneurship because I was more like, let me just go to work, save my money, buy a house. I didn't know it was more outside of just working a 9 to 5. So with meeting somebody who that's their whole life, they don't know nothing about a job. It's like, oh, you could live like this?
Yeah, you can live like that.
Right there? Without punching in?
Yeah.
You know what? I quit.
Hey, look.
I'm going to work for myself.
Check this out. You ain't got to tell Uncle Sam all of it. You ain't got to tell it. No, I just laughing. Hey, you know what though? This is 23 The Hard Way podcast, and we just go keep this thing going. TKO, tell them about yourself, bro.
Oh man, you know, y'all don't know me. You know, apparently everybody know each other except for me. You know what I'm talking about? They all talking about past fucking trips and shit, jacuzzis and shit.
Oh, here, whoa. This nigga get invited every time. He just never make it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he's the one who always.
Yeah, he's the one.
Okay.
Also, they talking about they be Mike shit when y'all be in
Bridge,
Kevin. Yeah, man, I be bullshitting. All right, so y'all take that one on the head.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm TKO. I grew up with Clarence.
Whoa. Edit that. Please remember this
Nah,
mark.
fuck that, man. You call me my name on what episode?
I said TKO, bro.
Your name
do that.
Terrence? His name Clarence. Clarence.
I had to get my get back one time.
Remember this marking right here.
But nah, anyway though, my name's TKO, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with my boy Crazy C. On the serious now, I grew up with Crazy C, you know, delinquent, troubled kid, but now, you know, we running the podcast. I got my own clothing line. I also buy property. I'm in, I got Section 8 houses. So if you need a crib, hit your boy up, I got you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
Big
it.
congrats. Big
Appreciate
congrats.
it. You know, just, you know, black guy trying to make it, man, you know. Stereotype, dreads, gold teeth, they automatically look at you kind of crazy, but you know, when they see the background, they look at you a little different. So, for y'all who don't know me, that's who I am. So, pleasure meeting y'all. I'm very proud of every last one of y'all. I see everything y'all got going. I'm like shocked. I thought she had tarot cards because you know what I'm saying? Those look fire. It's not like that shit look appeasing. You know what I'm saying? It caught my eye first thing, and I just want to say shout out to all y'all for hustling and grinding and showing that we can do it, man. Like. People of our color, we ain't got to go punch in. Yeah. We can own it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the message we want to show because I'm not working for nobody else. I figured that out 8 years ago, and I'm not going back. So I respect every last one of y'all. I know how it feel to wake up and not know when the next bill might get paid, you know, in the beginning of the process. You know, we going through that now still, but keep grinding, keep hustling. I salute y'all, especially the power couples, and that's dope. That's hard to do also, to work with your spouse kind of 24/7, you kind of can bump heads, but keep grinding at that shit, you know. And I just, like I want to say, I really respect the grind because Crazy been telling me prior to this about y'all, like getting me ready to meet y'all. And like, I think it's dope that we can come from where we come from and make this happen. Like, I'm looking at a magazine, like that's dope. As a kid, I thought this was impossible for me to make. And I'm sitting next to someone who
Hell to be in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's sitting next to me and I'm looking at it and it's dope. It got your glasses on and that shit fire to me. Like, so I want to salute y'all for everything you got. Yoga, that's out the box for our community. And for you to be doing that and like really be rolling with it and not giving a fuck what the stereotype is, that's dope to me.
Yeah.
Because growing up, you tell nigga, yoga, man, get your ass out on the face.
Right.
But being older and knowing like this is a different
It
form
makes a
of
lot
life.
of sense when you get older.
Bro, I meditate. A lot of people don't know that. Like in the morning when I'm by myself, I go to the next room, leave my old lady in that room. I don't want to talk to you. Go in that room, I smoke a blunt, and I meditate.
Nigga, nothing about meditation.
That's what you don't think, bro. I gotta meditate to make sure I don't slap a motherfucker out here, bro.
That way you don't answer the phone here.
Yeah, bro. Y'all be talking about the red room and shit. I be meditating, bro. That's what I be doing.
No,
Y'all
be
be
going
fucking my
on.
chakra up, bro.
Okay, you
Yeah,
come on,
yeah, man. I know what the fuck.
You know what's going on?
Get my chakra
We
going.
good with that. Okay.
That's good talk. Huh?
This is your boy Crazy C. I guess I call myself Clarence today.
Oh yeah,
Put my
yeah.
suit and tie on. I have a trucking business. I have 2 trucks now called CDT Express. That's my initials. You got Clarence, you're not gonna get the whole thing. I ain't looking to hire, so it don't matter. Of course, we came through. Me and Jill and TKO came through. So this will be my second business with the 23 The Hard Way podcast. And I'm also working on something else, but like I said, if I ain't LLC it yet, I'm not going to put it out there because people like to steal your idea real fast.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find a name these days.
I forgot to do this. I also shoot movies. Shout out Steno Site Films. If you need a music video, fucking commercial, if you need anything, we shoot all that. We shoot movies. If you want to be in one of our movies, we actually got one coming up called Just Another Day. So we got rehearsals and all that coming out. Shout out my partner Stino, my boy. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to plug that in though. So,
Yeah, interrupt my shit.
I'm bad.
I ain't important now.
You was supposed to be in the movie. You capped me down.
But yeah, so I want to salute everybody out here in this room right quick. Before, you know, we talk our shit on here, I want to, on a serious note, everybody, even Heaven over here, and even Deal, because Deal is, I'm gonna say right now, without Deal, that's what be sitting right here.
My boy put shit together, man. I talk a lot of shit to him, but like that's out of love, man. That's my boy, man. I fuck with Deal, man.
Yeah,
he make a lot of shit work, man.
He's ugly, so we couldn't put him on camera.
Yeah, he had to be in the back, man.
And Heaven, of course, anytime we say we have something to do, she's here before us. Yeah. And she's ready to work and whatever. So if y'all ever do something up here or whatever, come to the, like, we don't have to be here.
Y'all holler at them, they'll get you right.
But I'm just saying that to say, when something's scheduled here, these two is never gonna let you down. Nah. Ever. Nah. And I'm just saying
I own 33% of the building.
Oh, there you go. Pop your shit in. Pop your shit in.
That's a good number too.
Yeah. I own 33. 33. It really 23, but you gotta put pop your shit, man. You know?
But yeah, so before we start this show, like I said, I want to give everybody in this room their flowers while we're here. Some people get them late, you know. And I'm only saying that because, Yanika being here, and you're like,
as a community, we gotta show each other way more love, bro.
No, it's not about love. I mean, it is about love.
Start that way.
I'm just saying.
And I don't mean like love. I mean just being genuine, bro. Like.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people don't get their love till they can't see it no more. Yeah. And that's my whole point right now, is to give it to them while their eyes are open and not permanently shut. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have met everybody in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't imagine like the way we was at the cabin. Mm-hmm. Like, I couldn't imagine being young around all these strangers. I really don't know.
Oh, no, that wouldn't have worked out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Not the person I met. It crazy.
Yeah, like, I think at 18, I probably would try, when y'all went to sleep, I would have went through Thursday.
Facts.
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
See, y'all don't know crazy, but can I give you your flowers real quick?
You gotta give my boy flowers.
Because talking about delinquent, y'all, we used to, they taught me everything.
Yeah.
But no, for real, I'm so proud of you. I tell you this all the time. Like,
she do.
We talk all the time, just throughout the year, and it's so random, but we tell each other our goals. And I remember last year you telling me, like, around March or April, I want to have my truck paid off and get me another truck. And you got 2 trucks. And who would have thought, I wish we could see Miss Ennis. We need to bring her up here. Because, who would have thought, like, that we would be here? But especially you, because it's easier for women, to succeed past, a black man. So you're not dead, you're not in jail, and you have made the greatest man and father out of yourself. So I just want to say big ups to you.
I'm gonna cry later.
And he came a very long. She is not, and this ain't no undertone. My boy came a long way, bro. Like, I know him on a whole different tip than probably how y'all know him. And he came from, like, our friendship from there to now. It's amazing because, you know what I'm saying, now when I talk to him, it's nothing negative. Back then, a lot of the shit we used to talk about was all some bullshit. Now when I talk to my boy, it's about getting some money, what I should do with with your property, you should do this. So it's like, he came a long way mentally. And I'm proud of my boy for that because we could be dead in jail, boy. We could be dead in jail.
Now, I want to tell you something. I want to wait for you to say it, man. You motivated me a couple years back. You didn't even know it. When you posted on Facebook, you started your trucking company and then you built your house from the ground up. And then you got that Audi truck.
That way he was staying.
I was sitting on my mom's couch. I don't know how old I was. I was too old to be in my mom's house. I know that for a fact. But I was looking at that and I was like, man, if he could do it, because I know what you went through and I know the person that you were, and you was way out there, way past I was when I was young. So I was like, if he could come back, have a good comeback story like that, there ain't nothing for me to do it, bro. And for you to make it look so easy, it wasn't like, you basically went legit, started a trucking company, got yourself, a whip, got the crib, and it wasn't like you was stunt. You just showed it, and you said it. You said, I'm not trying to stunt. I'm just trying to motivate.
Right.
And once you said that, it was like it kind of clicked for me. It gave me that fire that I needed at that time. So I just want to give you that. Well, I got to see you face to face, man. You pushed me in the right direction, bro.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you
that's
so
crazy.
sweet.
You came a long way from riding in my car when I was in jail, stealing gas, owning trucks and shit, man. Yeah, man.
Hashtag inspirational.
The hot box.
Bill, you want to say something lovely about me?
Come on, man, deal, man.
I ain't got shit to say about
Hey, man, say something about me, man. I done protected you all these years, man. Shut up, man. Fuck up,
But
dude.
yeah, this is good. I love to see this. It's like a bunch of business just sitting here. I never pictured that. That like they tell us, hey, you need to sit there in class and get ready for college so you can work for somebody. And that's all school and college is, getting prepared to work for somebody. And when you get graded, it's to get graded to say you approve.
Yeah.
Not that you're going to be you didn't get straight A's to be the manager. Is that, oh, you're a good listener.
Yeah.
Yes, you a good shit, baby.
I like, oh, you learn real fast. Come over here and make this 750.
We know what to recommend.
Come make this 750 real quick.
Follow directions.
Damn.
So it's like school is just set up. I hope I'm not. I don't want to lead nobody wrong, but I feel like this is set up for failure.
It teach you to just go to school, go to job,
To get ready
money.
for life.
To get ready.
Yeah. Go to 9 to 5, get your house, and then that's just it.
But then what life? You know what I'm saying? What life is
and be
it
prepared
teaching
to
you?
work till you die.
Yeah,
that
tired.
That ain't life. That's death.
65. In the medical, but you still got to copay
It
at
went up.
65. So you
They're
still got
trying
to
to push
pay.
you to 67.
Oh,
Oh, they trying to go in them 70s.
They're trying to push. My mom was just having a conversation with my mom. I told her,
Medicaid and B.
I was like, you work too much. She was like, well, shit, nigga, I ain't 67 yet. I'm like, 67?
67.
Well, I thought it was 65. She was like,
Uh-uh.
no, they trying to make
Wow.
you work
Are you
until you damn
serious?
And guess what?
You still got to pay.
And you still got to pay.
You still have to
gotta
pay
pay.
everything.
Yep.
And you could retire in the way that life is slowly going up. Like
You're gonna be at Walmart working as a burger.
Then that old lady at Walmart.
At the door.
Because it's not enough. It's not enough.
So y'all definitely stay motivated with this, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna make sure I buy something from each person. Well, I can't buy no house right now, probably.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Let me walk around
Because I'm actually in the process of looking to buy another foreclosed home. I got an electrician, but I need a contractor, so we gonna chop it up, bro.
I want to buy one too.
Guys, just holler at me. I'll put you on the
And
schedule.
that boss
Look
talk.
at it.
That people up here talking about buying houses.
Hey, but look, you wanna know what's
It's different. I just
crazy?
need a house.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy, bro? That was the best idea I ever came up with, right? Mom Dukes, shout out Mom Dukes. She put me down, bro. She noticed I had a large sum of money one day and said, you know what? Instead of doing what you keep doing, I found a house you could pay $10,000 for, and all you got to do is put another little $10,000 into it and fix it.
Cash out.
I bought the house. It was like $12,000 at the end of the day. I put another within a year. It wasn't like right into probably like a year or two. I put another 10, and now, like I said, I got a rental property through Section 8. So it's like, bro,
Real estate.
Guaranteed money every month.
you'll
I don't
never
pay
lose
property
real estate.
tax. All I do is pay property taxes. I don't have a mortgage, and you pay utility. It's like the best thing I ever came up with.
Yeah, real estate you'll never lose, man. I tell people that all the time, especially in this climate in Atlanta with the gentrification going on. People like grandmas selling their houses left and right.
Yeah.
Keep the house. You guys gotta.
Yeah.
If the family comes together, because what they're doing is they're taking these houses and they're throwing people. That's what seems like large sums of money, like
But it
50
ain't.
grand,
Yeah.
60 grand, and they'll sell it and they'll flip the house, put 20 grand in there and sell it for $250,000.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right there by Ben Stadium.
Yeah.
It's happening every day.
Yes.
So
The bandos in the blood.
You know, I saw a house you was working on one
$200,000.
time.
Yeah.
I want to say somebody fucked up the side of it or something.
it was an old house.
But it was real old, yeah.
All the houses over there are like 100 years old. But you think about it, that house that you was talking about in particular, you sell grandma might sell it for $50,000. But that house, we put in a big window, and you at night you could literally see the Ben Stadium from your backyard. So of
So it's
course
going to be double.
you could sell it for $500,000 in about 3 years.
Yeah.
That's what people are not seeing. So like when you see these old houses, buy them. Like we bought one, like just like you, my mom. In 2019.
Shout out to mamas, man. They be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
knowing what the hell going on,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely. My mom.
Shout out to beautiful black mamas out there, man. Facts.
Listen to your mom, man. She got her head on her shoulders. Usually, your mom's not gonna tell you anything wrong. But
Facts.
long story short, we went to the Noonan area, and what I try to do is it's easy to go. I'll just be honest. People always trying to go to the white side of town because, of course, you get more money for your dollar. But I'm like, you have to invest in our community. It's not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
So what we did, we bought an old house. It was built in 1938. They condemned it, and they were selling it for $29,000. We bought it for $29,000, and I told my mom just sit on it. Like she's like, "We gonna fix it." I said, "Just don't worry about it. Just buy the house." I told her, "You buy it, I'll fix it up. You got the cash. You got the." She put the $29,000. I haven't done barely any work. I think I just fixed the subfloor, and value right now, if I just want to sell it, I can sell it for $110,000. Easy. And that's just because you got to know when to buy. When you see it, it's not going to last long. Those houses are not going to last long. But when you buy them, you have that equity. You have that sweat equity. You don't have to worry about that mortgage company or reverse, mortgage, you being upside down. You have that cash. You go to the bank. If I got $110,000, they'll give you $250,000 if your credit is correct, and you can go buy another house or buy 3 more houses. So that's what people have to understand about real estate and contracting. Even if you're not handy, if you have the funds, buy it and just be patient, fix it up. Like I said, I've had that house for 2 years now, and I've gone through everything.
It's gonna go up.
Yeah, it's gonna just keep going up. Once I finish it, once we finish it, we're turning into a duplex. One side each side's gonna be 1 bed, 1 bath. We're gonna rent one side Airbnb, another side. And if I rent both sides out, you think you can rent, with the way we're gonna make it look, and it's of course gonna be technology advanced and everything. You can bring in $2,000 a month easy on that property.
So I want to ask a question. I go buy a house, it's a piece of shit, I guess, whatever, however you want to call it. I call up boss. What's the first thing I need? How is this house estimated through boss that I want this house to look like new again?
Okay, first step, your call is gonna be 1-833-BOSS-ATL. That's the number you're gonna call. You
need a jingle for that, bitch.
You got a water loss, you got a mold loss, you got a fire loss. Call boss.
I told you. That boy fire, bro.
Hey, that man, hold on, time about it.
I knew that shit was hard. I knew
call boss.
Call
This
boss.
man said 1-800.
We in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, bro. And you understood it though. Everybody right now dialing.
What I'm saying is, how do you get a 1-800?
I'll be honest with you, 1-800.com.
Yeah.
You guys, it's so simple to make yourself look professional. They make it look big, but it's very simple.
Yeah. You got a 1-800 number?
Yeah, our printing company, 1-800. Well, we had a name to it, but then it's just 873-9496.
That's dope.
You just pay yearly for
You just pay,
Yeah.
Ours is with Grasshopper or something like that.
Very cheap. You can
So we all hear that. I am a business
Sky
owner for 3 years, and I always like,
You
what
learn
the fuck
something
I
new
gotta
every
do to
day.
get that 1-800 number?
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like business.
And they call too.
It's like,
Call me, ring it.
Because if I be like, somebody be like, hey man, I want to get, then I give you my number.
678-972.
Yeah, neighbor.
4455.
But if I say 1-800, they gonna call me tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a real business.
Plus, it's easy on advertising. When you put that 404, it's a lot of numbers. If somebody's driving, they can't see it. They can't
remember the last one.
If you put 1-800-BOSS ATL, all you have to remember is the BOSS ATL, and you're good. Or if you do 23 hard.
So Boss ATL is the number.
Yeah. BOSS ATL. If you put in Boss Contracting ATL everywhere, you're gonna find everything. BossContractingATL.com, Boss Contracting ATL on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything's the same. Match it up.
Yeah, man.
Email, everything.
Come on, Brandon.
Talk that shit.
Walk that
So you
shit.
It's not a lot. That's what people don't understand. It's literally like the website company.
But it's the mentality is what we're congratulating on. Like the fact that you know that it looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to start thinking smart as, a culture, bro. Like
Definitely.
a presentation means a lot, bro. And especially in business.
That's everything.
I'm going to get my 1-800 number.
Get it,
I'm
bro.
going to call you from my 1-800
Yeah, I'll call you from mine.
That way I have a missed call from a business. Look good. I'm
And
show
look at,
you.
of course, they'll save it too, man. But back to the question. Yeah, you call. We'll schedule you to come out. Of course, you have to pay. There's a consultation fee anywhere from $99 to $199, depending on what you need done. Only because it throws people off. But you guys have to understand how many calls I get for people wanting me to come to the house every day. If I just went for free and did free estimates, I never get any work done. So when you pay that $99, that means that you're really invested in getting your project done. Because if you're tire kicking, you're not going to pay that. So you put that down, we'll put you on the schedule. I'll come out there. I'll look at everything from electrical, plumbing, framing, just environmental to water to see if you have any fire damage. I'm draw you up an estimate. That's of course was put in that consultation fee as well. But I'm actually gonna draw it up room by room. Let you know the prices. Then I have what I do is a three-tier program, basically telling you good, better, and best. If you want your house, you're just trying to make it look the bare minimum, this is how much it's going to cost. If you want to look, middle of the road, this is how much it's going to cost. If you want to do luxury, this is how much it's going to cost. And then, of course, you have a custom, which, that can get into a higher, range. And then, of course, we'll put you on a schedule. Once we get the deposit, which is anywhere 50 to 65%, we'll order your materials. Once materials get on site, that's when we'll start the job. If I'm missing one piece of plywood, I'm not going to start because it could throw us off. Once we're done,
all the way professional.
Yeah, 90% of the way done, we'll do a walkthrough. You'll give me the rest of the money, and I'll give you your certificate of warranty, whether it be 1 year, 2 year. We go all the way up to 5 years. Nobody's beating us in the industry with 5 years warranty. And then we do it again because we bring the property value up. So we bring the property value.
I just want to say, D.R. Horton, get out the way.
Yeah, we coming for him.
We're
We're gonna be on HGTV.
That's what we need.
We need that, yeah.
I'm gonna be talking my shit on the ground like, yo, we were fucking with him first. We was fucking with him first.
You got me before the price went.
Yeah. That's dope, though.
Hey, Shannon.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, what?
Grab that mic.
Like-
When you, how long it been since you've been doing yoga? When you started doing yoga?
I wanted to ask you what started you. Like,
So I started yoga back in 2014, and that was during my first deployment to Afghanistan.
oh shit.
And
Thank you for your service.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your service.
Yes, and that was my first time just being away from family, my daughter. I had just had my babysitter, like she was 2, so she was fresh. And it was just, I was having a hard time adjusting to the being in a war zone, being away from family, not being able to, really hug and touch on people. So it was just like a lot for me. So I went to yoga. I actually saw, scrolling on social media, I saw a girl, she was doing yoga. And I was like, that seems interesting. Let me try it. And then I happened to go to the, on my way to CrossFit, because that's what I was doing, I saw a flyer for yoga. So I was like, okay, come on, talk to me. So I was like, let me get this. I bought all my gear, my yoga outfit, I had to be in my uniform, but, my yoga socks and mat and everything. And then I went in, and it was just like so peaceful, like, it was helicopters because I was stationed at an air base, so it was always
noise,
jets and it was
24/7.
noise,
Yeah.
24/7. It's like you're getting bombed, noise, everything,
Yeah.
and it was just so peaceful when I walked in there, and I was like, wow. And then everybody, it was like no ranks was involved.
Yeah.
It was just like everybody's here for one reason, and the reason is to connect with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I didn't know that. I thought, okay, we finna be in here. I'm flexible. I could do a split. Let me know what you want me to do. I got it. And it was totally the opposite. She was like, be gentle with yourself and go within and ask your body if this is okay. And I'm like, my body.
What's she talking about?
Asking.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay. And I'm like trying to, and that's I'm talking to my body and listening and like, okay, girl, that's too much. Let's ease up on it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, so that's how I really got into yoga. The class was over and she gave everybody a hug. And that was my first hug within 6 months.
Wow.
So I'm just,
Orgasmic.
okay. So I'm just like, and y'all, I'm a crier. So I'm just in there crying. And I'm just, I went back to to where I was living. And from there, I took off.
I want to put in with that, right? So, like you said, you ain't had a hug in 6 months, and that hug did something to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know how important. I didn't know how much stuff touches you, and something just as simple. I was at the truck stop, wake up. I don't know. I woke up grumpy as hell for some reason, and I walked in, opened the door. I don't know. I'm probably looking crazy, gonna go wash my face, brush my teeth. The lady was just like, good morning.
Like,
That shit just woke me up. Like, I was like, well, good morning. You know what I'm saying? it just, I don't know. It did something to me. I don't know why.
It's the energy.
But I
bro.
always remember it. So
That
now when
I
I
was
get
just gonna
morning,
say
it gives me that boost.
Transfer energy, bro.
Mhm.
I believe in that shit now,
Energy,
bro.
man.
That shit's big, bro.
Speaking of that, I brought my grandma up last week to get some treatments up here. And today she was just like, she woke up, she was cranky, she was just complaining about everything. And, I'm just like, I'm going to give it back to you. She's old, but that's my grandma. I love her. But, at the same time, I'm like, grandma, like, chill.
Yeah.
So, I just like, I had to stop and be mindful. I'm like, what I'm saying? This lady, she gonna be here for 82 years.
Yeah.
She tired. Like, so I just walked up on her. She's like, what you doing? I'm like,
come here, bring it in.
I said, I love you. I love you. I love you. So I started kissing on her and stuff like that. And her whole mood just changed. Like, she just started laughing.
They need that.
And I was like, that's all you need. What's the ice cream?
What else can I get you?
What can I get you, honey? Because I'm not going back and forth with you.
It's
That's
good to
dope.
hear she's still here, though.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
And kudos to you. She said she went and got her like she was in Savannah. But my girl flew to the Virgin Islands to go get her grandma because she wasn't feeling good. Hopped on the first plane.
What's your nationality?
American.
I'm saying your grandma.
My grandma is Auntie, and I'm from St. Croix. So, St. Croix is part of the United States Virgin Islands.
Gotcha.
So we're, American born. However, we're Cruzians or Tomians if you're from St. Thomas, and then from St. John. I don't know what they call them.
So grandma called you and say, baby, I'm not feeling good. And you looked up the first
We was on the phone.
smoking.
She said, I'm
gonna call you back. My grandma
calling me. I said, hey, girl. She said, I said, okay. And the thing about it is my family, my daughter, they on the island right now. Like, we was supposed to go on a family trip. And I'm like, okay, if anything, I'll take you back up there with me when we leaving. But then when she called me, I was like, dang. So I'm going to have to go. This what we doing.
That's real.
I would have went and got my grandma too.
She went and got her.
Yeah, that's what we doing.
Yeah,
So
you up? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I would have did.
I'm leaving. Grandma and your mom.
but I don't see it as like that. I don't know. My
You talking
grandma.
about a flight now?
Yeah.
This ain't no car ride.
And it's
But
cheaper
now,
if you go
but-
right to the airport and buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I just learned
Sound
that.
like
You just
I
thought,
did.
well, he can't
No.
drink.
Really? You have to go to the airport immediately?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Ain't no
If
sneaky
you
link.
want
A
a
cheap
good flight,
Uh-huh.
go to the airport, to the desk to get your.
Now
That's
get a
the
ride
cheapest
though.
it's
Don't
gonna
go up
be.
there and park your car because then you
They
might
gonna
be there a
tow
long
that
time.
bitch.
They gonna tell you. You gonna be gone. You gonna have your park. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like if somebody missed their flight or something, then you can get their ticket.
If they're like, if you go, I went up there the day of my cruise. I'm like, I'm not paying all that money. I went up there, and then the flight was only like $80-something compared to them paying $2 something. And they was like, you really gonna risk it? I'm like, oh, well, if I gotta pay more, I will. But it's just people say they flight, yeah, they cancel it. Like they canceled it, or they just something happened. They don't really post all the flights that's open.
You know,
No, so it's always gonna be flights that it's always
it's
gonna be
one
seats.
seat on there.
One
Yeah.
seat. I don't gotta be on the same flight with you, but I'm gonna
We
get
gonna
on.
get
I'll
there.
meet you there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
One
gotta
open
just
seat in that
have
airport.
somebody drop you off at the airport, go to each airline, wherever you want to do, and just
Yeah.
figure it out.
You gonna get there.
You getting there to have your bag. Be ready to go. That's dope.
So Yanika, what got you to like? What I know I want you to tell them. What like? This is like a chilling.
Cause she came with the pop-up
This is-
shop and it be.
This is
Guys,
like
Pretty
this
ready.
is like.
so can I
My
plug
girl.
this in? You want to
For
be
what?
exfoliated?
You like you said.
Nah,
For
I'm
one, I
good.
love
That's-
the colors on this cup and this your vibrator.
How many marks?
First
Delete.
of all,
Delete. Talking about-
this here
It tickles your
is
fancy.
a blackhead remover vacuum.
Oh.
It has 3 sections. Oh wait, I haven't turned it on. Oh, this one's here. But anyway, it has 3 different section settings, and it not exfoliate. It removes your trapped sebum, whiteheads, blackheads from your face.
It's strong too.
So yeah, this is what this is.
Hey, so what if I get bit by something and then like?
Well, wait a minute, back up. You won't get bit by anything if you have your Sky Unlimited Palo Santo incense stick.
Dun,
with
dun.
it.
I
Because
wanna
it's a
like that
natural,
bit, bro.
it's a natural
Natural.
insect repellent.
She sold me. I need 3.
Guess what? You have one. You have bags down there on the
shit.
floor.
Hey,
Oprah.
And guess what? You get a bag. You get a bag.
I got a bag.
Everybody got a bag.
And if you all are smokers,
It's like Sky
clear.
Unlimited.
Yes,
Just
we're
like your shirts.
branded.
Look
We're
at it. You see it everywhere.
Shirt
You
is
won't
definitely
remember.
made
You gonna remember
by
that. Promotion.
my girl here.
That name.
Y'all see that shit?
I want to see.
Hey, this is the first guest we got on the show. I wanna just say
Oh
that.
wow! Who else have you had on here?
Oh
A
yeah,
bunch
see,
of hoodlums.
this is like
Damn.
Yeah. You see the name on the
Yes.
instant too. It's all
Hey,
very
look,
branded.
You said you want 3 like 20.
Oh look, God has
No, it's
blessed
a
me.
very
Seven.
addictive. You need 3 of these, period. 3
Right.
packs.
Yeah.
And everything is actually available online at skyunlimited.com.
Yeah, they ship it to you.
I could vouch for her. My wife has the blackhead remover, and I think that's steamer as well.
Hey, look, you
It's still,
finna
it's still
give
on
me
the,
some
it's still on
cookie
the
cat
bathroom
tonight.
counter. It's good.
Yeah, shout out to White
They finna
Pig.
get nasty. She was like, "Oh, you thought of me?"
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
And actually, that can be used. You have locks that can be used as a steamer for your hair as well.
Yeah, cause I be the lint and shit from just
You know
I
that
gotta
you
get
need
rid
to
of
soak
that.
it.
And your jewelry too.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Steams everything.
This shit look expensive.
It's true.
They do
It
though.
is expensive.
That's luxury. You
I
got
appreciate it, but why you
it
giving it away?
Well, I also paid myself, you know. That's what you do with promo. But hey, gifts.
Y'all niggas ain't lit like boy. Fuck y'all.
I'm ready to go now.
Yes.
What you talking about?
Y'all have to take care. Kings got to take care of their skin too now.
Yeah.
I'm finna
And y'all
exfoliate
have some
tomorrow
nice
morning.
skin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Pretty straight.
I'm ready to go now.
And like I said,
cut the show. I want to go
Now
try.
you better go
Cut the show, man. This shit over with. Let's go, man.
Oh yeah, and it comes with this
man,
cup here, and you put the water in here.
Look, don't be
You
reaching.
pour it in here.
We damn sure don't know how to work it. I'm a
Yeah, so yeah, you pour it. It comes like this. You pour the water in.
Don't pour it while it's plugged up, cause it's gonna be hot and your hand gonna be burning.
Okay, they
So-
sound like this happened.
It's very It was
Okay.
hot. I was trying to put the top on it, and then my hand was on fire, and now all the directions was dropping.
It also comes with directions.
Oh yeah, when you excited, you're
Which
not
one
reading
is it?
no directions. I was just ready to plug it in and get my face right. So then I learned that you twist it at the top. It say right there. So I didn't know that either. We was in near.
She was in a rush. She was like, girl.
Cause I said you can do all type of things, but I'm ready. Come on, purify me.
So pour your water, then plug it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't keep it plugged, cause then it's gonna start steaming while you pouring the water in it, cause it
No
works
bullshit.
quick.
I gotta keep that shit in a separate room because I got a bone that look like that.
Oh, you
I
be in
can't
your
be-
face like that shit gonna
I'm
be
be
a fight.
mad at hell like I ain't even high, yo. Fuck this shit in. Smoking steak. Mad at hell, man.
So what got you into this fashion?
I want to
I see
hear
that.
about the
I see that,
magazine
though.
because I keep looking at it and this shit look fire.
My magazine,
Yeah.
you look-
Yeah.
yeah, you
Oh, that
can. It's for
shit
y'all
is
too. Y'all
legit.
can have
That
it.
shit dope, bro.
It's
I feel like
legit.
I'm in the store and I'm about to steal it out of Publix.
Oh, you gonna put it underneath the joint?
I'm gone.
No,
bro.
put it at the bottom of your cart too, and they just start cashing you out.
Okay, so I thought you were saying she in the magazine. She on the magazine.
Nigga,
I'm in it
She
too.
the cover girl.
I'm in other
Yes.
page.
yeah, put that bit, pop that shit, man.
Come on, Drika. Shade,
Shade by Drika.
That's dope, though.
brand, baby.
Yeah.
I was looking for it out.
Oh, that's your logo?
Yeah.
Come on.
And I got a Skies Unlimited section too. That means only all the exclusive is only limited.
Y'all,
Can't
she
catch
put
'em.
me in there. I
You
was
can't catch them. If you better catch them when they come out. If not,
That's dope.
Skies Unlimited whole
I didn't
collection.
show you hard.
That's why I'm looking at these right here. Like, those shits look nice right there.
Yeah, she has
I-
men's.
I hand pick all of them. I don't do them in bulk. I mean, I want them to come from the heart. Like I really enjoy.
So what's your price point with the
I was just gonna say.
My prices are from $12.99 all the way up to
That's
$45.99.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with every purchase, it does come with like a cleaning cloth to clean it. Cause you know how you be
The
you be trying to
smudges
rub
and
it on
shit,
your
and
shirt
it
and
get worse.
shit. And I'm like, hold on, I'm too clean and classy for that. I'm gonna be all cute and just rub it. And I'm like, you know, you got a little spit
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
I got the lens cleaner for you.
And she
I
on
got,
there.
I got the lens cleaner for you, so you ain't gotta spit on your glasses no more.
One more spit
Yes.
colors. One more spit colors.
Don't spit on your glasses. That's nasty.
All you gotta do
Don't
is hit
blow
the
your
line.
breath either.
Come on, man. No more blow.
Don't
that
hop
shit.
and rub it off.
Yeah,
no,
that shit
don't do
dead.
that. We got
Real
some cleaner for
classy.
you.
That's dope.
Hey,
In the bag.
Y'all are amazing.
Thank you.
That shit is fire, bro.
Thank you.
I'm looking at it like, bro, that shit is a real magazine. Like,
Yeah.
not no bullshit that you printed up at
I'm
the
working.
house.
That's actually
These are
the
really nice.
fall and winter collection. I'm working on summer and spring right now. So
Oh.
the next one I'll be in a bathing suit on the cover. So it's
Okay.
like you
Oh,
come spring. So that's only the first one. Every
It's
year.
some 25 swimwear when I launch.
Oh,
See what it is.
Oh,
Right in the joint.
That's dope. I'm really happy for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Y'all
I normally
really
got the
me-
pocket mirror too.
Y'all
But
really got me rethinking my life. I ain't
Not
got
wearing
no magazine.
I might need to
hold on, cause I got a mirror.
Oh,
She keep the mirror.
And I will be launching Shades by Drika pocket mirrors. So whatever you need to see what your glasses look like, you can have the mirror. Those will be coming soon.
So those for sale right now?
Yeah, I actually I didn't know it was gonna be
What
3
those
men, but those would only be 35.
That's affordable.
I'm talking about,
It
and they
is,
fly,
and it feels
bro.
nice
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, they look good on you, bro.
So come to you with $100. You come
Oh,
out.
Yeah. Oh, when you get two, I'll throw in the
For the
lens
spirit.
printer for you too.
He's hard, bro.
That's that earthy tone.
Yeah, that's what that's
like.
Yeah. So I actually the name is inspired by friends that motivate you, that keep pushing you, keep you going. I come up with something that, and at the bottom of it, it expressed and it, defines and tells you what the person and what the name is, like where it comes from. So Skies Unlimited collection, like you're not gonna get a friendship like this. This is not. It's not easy to find. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's unlimited. So what you see in that collection of hers, you only get that one time. So that's how I express each definition of, the Skies Unlimited collection. So
That's my book, though.
Nah.
yeah, it's from the heart, man. I worked hard on that.
I'm keeping that one, bro.
I'm gonna get my
No
book.
way.
Yeah, try the glasses on, see if you like them.
I was finna say, put him
Nah,
closer
these
to
cheetah
the...
print.
No, I actually I
they're
sold some of
actually
those to
tortoise.
Raz B. I do got a photo shoot.
Oh,
Raz B did a
Those
photo
are
shoot.
those
That's
are
the wrong name.
heat.
So
Okay,
that-
well,
Yeah.
Raz B.
Tried you, bro.
Sorry,
I'm
Raz.
just saying, that was
She
a
could have said Tupac.
That's my little celebrity cut.
Hey,
Put
but
it
I'm
in
straight.
Will Smith's life. We talking
That's
about
my little
that.
celebrity
Yes,
cut. Hold
no,
on,
but
hold
she
on.
is selling
I gave some to
celebrities.
Candy too, but she
Period.
ain't posted yet. But hey, tiny.
We should have led with
But
Candy.
Raz B actually did a photo shoot for me. Like he
That's
did
dope,
it, like
though. That's dope.
That's amazing.
he did a photo shoot. That was a
Because I don't have any celebrities.
I would buy these for a woman. I ain't gonna put
But I got him in all black. I got him in white. The same one, something similar to the one.
I was finna say, I like the frames though.
Yeah,
Like,
the
Yeah.
frames. No, I'm saying look like
I got,
cheetah
but look, I got a
print.
family
It's not
collection.
cheetah.
too.
It's called tortoise. That's what they
Yeah,
call
it's
it.
not like a cheetah
okay, you
print.
just taught me something new. Tortoise.
Yes.
And then I got some
Oh.
to match your
I think it got the
kids
color
too.
print.
The kids got
Blue,
It's cerulean.
It's
not
cerulean. Yes,
it's not white, it's
sir.
colors.
you gotta know your color.
Oh, so y'all saying the real life color?
It's tortoise.
It's
Like if you
tortoise.
go to the
It's not cheetah.
to
And cheetah's
whatever-
brighter actually.
yeah, it's not cheetah.
It's an animal.
It's not.
It's an animal print.
You know what?
to America.
I got a whole bunch. If you want the little nerdy ones, I got some for you. You want to be
I'm
little?
gonna get some for sure. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna send screenshot and everything.
No,
I'm
these
support
hard.
all y'all. So what I gotta buy a mat? What you?
I sell the Wellness Empowerment deck, and it's a deck of cards for veterans or anyone with PTSD.
I got you.
Which everybody has.
Which
That shit
everyone
smell
has,
good,
because
too.
you don't have to be a veteran to have PTSD. You can either be,
From
you can
the
go
hood.
through a
Yeah,
natural.
you might.
Oh,
Talk to the
shit.
mic. Yeah, that's his job, bro. He got you. He like, goddamn, girl.
Yeah.
Get your ass on
Red.
the
You can't. It was in line. It was in motion. You couldn't interrupt it. She was still going.
Pointing at me. Yeah, I'm sorry. But these are my
okay.
Wellness Empowerment deck cards. And like I was saying, PTSD, you don't have to necessarily be a veteran or part of the military. You could have grown up in a place that had a lot of gun violence. You could have grown up in a household that had a lot of physical violence or verbal violence. And you could have gone through a natural disaster like levees breaking in. So, you know. So these are my deck of cards, and they come with three different categories. We have the empowerment section, we have the journaling section, and then we have the mindfulness activity section. So I want to ask Crazy C to pull a card.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna shuffle it up though, and we gonna see what he pull, and then you gotta do it if it tells you to do something, okay?
Well, that would be nice. How much are these cards, by the way?
These cards retail at $35, and they're online at themochayoga.com. So that's TheMochayoga.com. I'm also on Instagram at themochayoga.com as well. So go ahead.
The Mocha Yoga.
Mocha Yoga.
Let's see my left.
Chocolate.
1-800
Nah, I feel like you
mocha
did
for
one on
you.
purpose.
No, I didn't.
That's all right.
What it say?
That sounded good, though. Yeah, she might need to add that.
Yeah,
in
we
her
need to add
promotion.
I am open to daily blessings.
Okay.
Mocha Yoga.
Inhale 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale for 8 counts.
Okay. You want to pull a card, Sky?
I'll just start breathing.
Is that what it's? Is that what you
I said
feeling like?
practice for 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna breathe.
You might well go outside.
If you could ask your future self
Go get you one,
something,
Heaven.
what would it be and how would you want future you to answer?
Ooh, that's deep.
That was, put my card down.
That's deep.
Okay. What you got, Heaven?
I have the mind or body approximately 5 to 15 minutes long. Try for the next 7 days. Voice should be soothing to your ears.
So you have the guided meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
meditation.
So everybody can keep these cards, by the way,
Oh.
and I want y'all to try to practice whatever is on these cards for the next 7 days, right? And that's how we start to build consistency when we start our practice, right? So you have a guided meditation. You can go to YouTube, or you can go to my website. I have an affirmation
That
podcast.
sounds awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do these to go to bed, so I use guided meditations to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge hippie, guys. She said yoga
I
studio. I
said
said,
one.
bitch, where is the yoga studio? But yeah, no, guided meditations are the best to go to sleep, especially breathing exercises as well, because you work with your hands all day, honey. So you need to relax when you get home. Breathing stuff, it'll make has anybody else ever done like breathing stuff and then it makes your fingers tingle?
Yes.
I had to Google and make sure I wasn't having a stroke one time because like I literally was breathing in for like 5 counts and breathing out till empty and stuff, and I was like I'm floating out
We
of my
did
body.
that one time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really cool,
Wow.
but it
Oh, really?
relaxes you. It's so awesome.
Relaxing because it's on the science part of it. It triggers our nervous system, our parasympathetic nervous system, which controls our rest and digest. You know, so for instance, with someone who has PTSD or anxiety, if we're sitting here chilling, you know, that door slamming, or the fact that he keeps walking back and forth, they're on edge. They're
The
in
whole
their
time, yeah.
fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
For no reason. The only reason is because their system is not balanced within. So that's what a lot of people with PTSD and anxiety, depression struggle with. So these cards are just little, not little, but basic mindful practices, practical mindful practices that we can put into our everyday lives just to help us come back into balance with who we truly are, to help us rest, to help us sleep. Also, these journal prompts, they're prompts to help you get an in-depth understanding of yourself, because as we're sitting here, we say our goals is to be the first millionaire in our family. However, what are you doing towards that?
Yeah.
How would you know that you're on the right path to that? Are you just going? Yeah, you going, but how do you know that you're hitting the checkpoints in order to get to that step and getting a millionaire? So becoming a millionaire. So with this journal prompt, that's like, okay, 5 years from now, what would I want to say to myself?
Yeah.
Do I want to be still having these internal conversations with myself of I want to get up, I don't want to be working this 9 to 5 no more. I want to be a business owner, or I want to lose weight, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
What are the steps? So these are things that help us to keep us accountable, but also allow us to go within.
Oh, we get deep today, man.
What do your cards say?
Our card says you're the realest nigga in the room. No. It says
And that's the affirmation.
Yo, big fat nigga. No, it says I'm open to new experiences.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. When
No,
you want to say
definitely.
no to something, make sure it's something make sure your body is telling you yes or no.
Gotcha.
Tap in with that body, and then if your body is telling you yes, but your mind is telling you no, is it fair? Fuck that.
Sounded a little R. Kelly-ish.
No.
No,
No, that nigga canceled. No. Why did I know this shit was gonna come up too?
Hey, look.
Damn. I
This is
swear.
very
I'm
true.
right
Fight
here.
y'all.
So we got
And he
good
canceled.
vibes.
I love our
We got
Kelly.
good
Sorry,
vibes
canceled.
going on. So I want to do something. You want to
Oh
do
yeah, we
something?
gonna play a
You
little
want to
game.
do something with me,
man.
Heavy?
I wanna play
Evan.
games.
Yeah, we finna play a game.
We gonna do the man first. No, ladies first.
No, it's ladies first. Ladies first.
Give them a question.
We gonna give.
We gonna get back to these businesses. but
Yeah, we
finna
gonna
have
give
a
them
little
all
fun
three.
for us.
All three of them should get. Are we gonna do them all at once?
Yeah.
Give them
we
all
do
the
them all at
time.
once.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give all of you the same three. So we're gonna do fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
But we're gonna do
She said, "Hold on, I'm married. It's fuck, marry, kill." We
You're
gonna
single,
Yeah, you
you're
don't
single
actually
till you
have
leave.
to.
Fuck Mary and kill
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna fuck and kill Mary at
No,
the
you
same
gotta
time?
fuck. Listen, she
Ain't
said
three
you
options.
gotta-
No.
I'm about to say, y'all wanna fuck Mary? That's some shit.
Yeah, I guess you could pick one for all. That's the purge. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give y'all Eddie Murphy, Kanye West, and Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
You gotta
Marry,
fuck
kill.
one, marry one, kill one.
Wait,
Wait,
we're
gonna
not-
Let me go first. Okay. I want to marry Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
What was the other two? Kanye.
I have Kanye
Eddie
and
Murphy.
and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Now you want to marry her? Look at you.
She's thinking about it. Oh, Eddie, up
I'm
there,
still
now.
marrying
pretty
Sam
funny,
because
okay.
that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He gonna make sure the household runs. I'm gonna kill Kanye
Look, I seen that.
and I'm gonna fuck Eddie because it's gonna be fun.
Because it's gonna be
That'll
fun.
be
You know what? Y'all weird.
You
Wow.
wanna fuck
Funny.
Kanye?
I'm marrying Samuel because I want to laugh. I want to die laughing.
How y'all both gonna marry that name?
Not my husband.
First of all, Kanye gonna get her ass. She ain't gonna get
You need to
Kanye.
marry Kanye and do some yoga with it.
Yeah, you might get him right.
No, he crazy. Don't do that. That's gonna be too much energy for you. Like, it's gonna be all bad.
Okay, so I'm marrying
Kanye like fashion
Samuel.
though.
Shit, I don't want that crazy ass nigga.
She gonna have a bunch of holes in her shirt.
Listen, she gonna help his holy line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Holes in the
Lord.
glasses in there. Wow.
No, you gotta finish.
Okay,
I'm
I'm marrying Samuel. I'm fucking Kanye, and I'm killing Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
So you like crazy sex.
Yes, I'm a Pisces. Moving on.
Next.
said I'm a Pisces.
Oh, she killing everybody. She
Oh, yeah,
faithful.
everybody did.
And she love her
Everybody
boo.
did. Oh, we already seen Samuel. He lived his time. Kanye lived his time. He done.
You
And
have to
Eddie Murphy.
participate.
I said kill
She
everybody.
finna knock
You know
everybody.
you have to kill one.
No, you
I gotta kill one.
You have to
You
kill
go to
one.
jail.
You going to jail.
You want to kill 3 people?
Okay.
Oh, I know what it is. She can never watch a movie with whoever she married again in the house.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. I don't like.
She
Get
been
rid of everybody.
Can't even watch the clump.
No. Who is that one with Respucia?
Norbit.
I can't watch. I love Norbit.
She's like,
You cannot marry him. 'cause
Yeah.
kill him.
Your fiance
I
gonna
gotta-
turn that shit off.
Everybody gotta die.
So what you doing?
Everybody dying.
Everybody-
We
Yeah,
gonna-
everybody got
She just
die.
let
She
her kill
invited them
everybody.
all to the
Yeah,
party.
I had sex with myself.
Jesus Christ. With the leaf. That motherfucker.
Tiffany Elmer.
The leaf don't get her right.
All right, y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. We not ignoring this. We not running through this.
That was just about.
But I got a question that I want to ask from the heart, and we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep the vibe good, so we ain't gonna stay on this too heavy or too hard. Or don't think too deep in it, Just for you two, T-Girl.
Oh, alright.
How do y'all feel about the dude that killed?
Fuck that nigga. I hope he died in jail, pussy ass nigga. If I was in that bed, I'd have shake your ass the first day, pussy ass nigga. That's how I feel about that nigga. Yeah,
So,
I'm glad he got
but-
22 years. Lame ass nigga.
Do you think that's good though?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's not good.
That was-
Yeah, cause he gonna get knocked off. I hope he do.
No, they're gonna keep
they're
him
gonna
away.
keep him isolated.
They're gonna keep him isolated.
Bruh, come on.
He's gonna
bruh.
do like 8
Somebody
years.
gonna catch his ass slipping, man. I hope that.
No.
Let me just say, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I'm not a person with all that evil shit, but the shit he did and the look that man he had in his eye when he had his fucking knee on his neck. Fuck him, bro. Fuck him.
Yeah, but the
Hope he burn in
sentencing,
hell.
you know, it's fucked up that Big Meech
That
at
shit was delicious,
home,
bro.
and this man get 22 years. They give these,
Nah,
people
you
who,
right.
drug
marijuana
charges.
charges.
Yeah, marijuana charges,
listen, though,
30
We've
years.
lived long enough to know, bro. They never gonna give us what we really want, bro. We know that, bro.
But you know what? I lived long enough too to say they ain't gotta give me shit. I'm going to get it.
Right.
But that's how
I'm tired of-
I feel
if
you.
you
That's
gonna
why I
keep
say
marching,
fuck
you
him,
gonna
bro.
keep
Like,
Right.
acting
Let me
like-
say this: if anybody take
everybody-
me out, y'all better ride for me.
I mean, the thing is, this table here is this table right here is an example of going to get your shit. Like,
yeah, not fact.
it's like if you go keep, I want this and I want this, and you just waiting on somebody to make a decision for your life, then you go be that broke motherfucker.
Yeah.
But clearly, everybody out here got their ass on a computer one day and made their LLC and waited for it to clear out to make sure the name was good.
And got
Then
that
they
shit
went and got
together.
their product. Then they went to motherfucking work. One thing about it, a lot of people, like she said, she was like, she didn't want to do a 9 to 5. But people don't understand this is the hardest shit ever being a CEO.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we there from the time that motherfucker opened to the time it closed.
Yeah.
There's no schedule
And
for
you
this. And
still
even
there.
when it closed, we back online looking for something else to add to our
There's
business.
no clocking
Shit
in,
in our
no clocking
dreams.
out.
Yeah.
Dreaming about it. That's
Yeah.
all I
Time
have to
clock.
say.
You be up, you got a job to do at 8 for yourself, but you up at 4 in the morning researching things
Yeah,
so
trying
what
to
you
get
can
right.
do better for your job.
Yeah.
So when you work a 9 to 5, you get off, and once you get off, you go do what you do. You don't think about your job. So it's time to go back to work.
Yeah.
We got it different. We got it hard. So it's like what you want to do in life. I'm not waiting on nobody.
Nah.
I'm not waiting on somebody to tell me I can smoke weed in Georgia. But over in Cali, they already said you can. And we on the same piece of land.
Yeah.
That don't make no damn
It's
sense.
supposed to
can hop
be
in the car
United
and
States of
drive.
America. And
You
everything.
telling me a sign, an imaginary line telling me I
I
can't do
can't
something?
smoke no
Oh yeah, and I kept getting fired too. I couldn't keep a job. My mouth was bad. Don't tell me what to do. You do it.
I'm the manager.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, not gonna pay me enough. That's not even in the description. That's not what you told me I was gonna have to do.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
for
everybody. I'm not one of them black matter people.
No, neither am I, but bro,
I
that
care
was
for everybody.
that was
That's some real
evil,
shit.
bro. Like that was
No,
just pure
that-
evil,
And
bro.
I feel he
And that shit
deserves
was
more.
televised, bro.
I feel he deserves more, but
Yeah.
I also I'm just not the one that's just sitting around waiting.
Yeah, but I know the government ain't really gonna give us. He should be in that bitch for the rest of his life, but we know we not gonna get that.
Let's say the
He
government.
should.
Let's
He should be
say
in that
let's
It's a
say
start. It's more than we got
Like-
before.
let's say
You
that
right though.
It
I
is
agree
just
with
a start.
It's a big
Like-
start,
the government gave everybody a chance to cheat for a big start.
but I
With this
just
PPP loan. What
Shit, I ain't
motherfucker,
get
mom?
no PPP.
No,
Put me down, man. Do my
that's just
paperwork.
you.
I give you 10,000.
But a lot of people got it, and a lot of people didn't even get a car. They went and got Gucci belts and stuff before they
Yeah.
still don't have a car.
That's
I know
They
niggas
just
like
fresh
that,
as
though.
hell.
I was just
I
talking
mean,
about
they were
that.
in a line at the Gucci store.
That shit sold out everywhere. They got
they,
nothing.
they basically
They
dug
just
themselves a
tell
coffin
you.
by doing stuff like
Hey,
that.
but they
You just
so
went and got fresh.
You didn't.
So,
Yeah.
but those are the people those the ones that we need this and we need that. Then you got a way to get it. You could have got more, even if you consider it scamming, whatever. Get in there, get out, whatever.
Yeah,
they
but
can't lock
wait,
everybody
look,
up.
That's what I'm
When
saying.
you-
If you used it right, I feel like the government, because you could pay it back. If
Right.
you pay it back,
And it's forgivable for
it's
the most
forgivable.
part.
I think to be honest with you, I feel if you're not qualified for it and you did scam, you should just pay it back because you basically got that loan. If you're a qualified business and you needed that to survive, forgive that. That's how I feel about that because you basically got something. You got a handout. So
If you got 10, make 20, get
you
the
can
10
make it
back
easy,
and
yeah.
keep it moving.
Because
But you
should
gotta
be able to
remember
make
though,
it
bro,
back.
a lot of people were raised not to know what to do with money.
Well, quit asking for it.
It's not what
Yeah,
you do.
but you-
If you don't know what to do,
You don't know
with
what
it.
you, but
Quit
I'm
asking
Tell me
for
that,
it.
like, you gotta
How
write
How you
down
gonna
what
tell
you
somebody that's
want.
hungry to
Receive
ask
it.
for food?
Yeah.
If you hungry,
Manifestation.
if you
Yeah,
hungry,
manifestation.
if
They
you
gon-
really hungry, a homeless person is really, really hungry. And they go in the dumpster and they go in the trash can.
They're gonna
That's
go
a
get
sign of being hungry. If I sit on the curb and nobody give me $1 today, I'm not gonna eat.
That's how a lot of folks, that's his whole sentiment.
That's
how
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying,
folks-
But
a lot of
that's
people
the
think
sign
like
of
that.
somebody being really hungry, and that's the sign of somebody waiting. That's what I'm saying.
They don't
There's
have-
people out here waiting. Now, if you gotta have a wake up call somewhere, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really speaking for 18, 20, 21, 22. I'm speaking because I know we all around the same, you know. But what are you waiting for?
But I feel.
What if they say, hey, I'm gonna say, Shan.
Mm.
What if they say the government call you today? We're gonna say the whole damn president call you. Hey, in 20 years, we're gonna release you these $1 million. You gonna just sit there like, ooh, you gonna count every year down?
getting
No.
Or you gonna keep
I'm getting
hustling?
money until 20 years is up.
Some people, Mama, let me stay with you for the next 20 and I got us.
I got
I know this money coming.
It's guaranteed.
Wait on it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
coming.
see, like you said, you know a meal coming, but you still don't
Yeah.
eat until you get to that meal.
Mm-hmm.
Some people gonna say, Mama, just let me stay. I'm perfect. He called me. It's the number right here. And I screenshot it and everything. And it's in my email.
So we as the folks that know that we're going to grind until 20 years is over, how do we go back into the communities that we all came from
To
and
teach them to
say,
still get it.
hey, don't wait. Go get a job.
Hey, but you know,
you really
hey,
can't.
crazy.
It's going to do so much.
You can show
You're
people.
gonna
Hey, let me
do more
crazy.
yoga shit.
Crazy. Let me
ever.
say this one thing. My homegirl said to me one time. Right? I was talking to her about this same conversation. I'm like, bro, I don't understand how people don't want to be their own boss, right? You should get up, get a job. You want to get up and work for somebody else. And she says, she looks to me, she goes, well, damn, if everybody a boss, who gonna work for you?
Exactly.
And I thought about it. I'm like, well, damn. We live in a world where you gotta have equality of something. Everybody doesn't have the mental capacity of being a boss. They just know how to work.
And that's true. Everybody can't be a boss, but even if you're a boss, you need somebody else. Like
You need
y'all
to work.
nigga didn't
something
build
to
this
say
shit by hand.
Say it, girl.
I have one thing to say about that.
She didn't print the whole magazine out and like.
I
she
get
probably
what
had
you're
to have
saying. You
deals.
need to outsource for
He didn't make the wood.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're not
understanding.
But those are workers, though. Those same people, everybody you just named is someone who got up, woke up that day, they went to that wood job, they punched the fucking ticket, they went, they made the wood, they stacked it with the rest of the shit, they clocked out, and they went home, went to sleep, woke up and did it again. That's a worker.
But
So what
how
I'm saying
many
is you
people
need,
touched his wood?
you need
Before-
both.
Hold on.
How many people touched your wood?
Crazy.
You know.
How many you got?
What are you doing there, Trey?
Maybe you can take the glasses. Go ahead.
And cut.
Set me up, bro.
Cut.
Set me up.
And we're gonna edit that motherfucker.
Wait a minute, she gotta say
I have
something.
one thing to say. While there's people who are bosses and there's people who are workers, it's like a mentality thing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
But
They
you,
don't.
if you want to keep workers, you have to pay them a livable wage. If you want
I
a
agree.
worker,
I
you have
agree.
to pay them. As like a boss, as people who like, own Whole Foods, you have to know that, I'm a boss and I go to Whole Foods and I'm willing to wake up every day at 4 a.m. and work until 5 a.m. the next day and then go to sleep for 2 hours. But you have the people who are workers who they do, put a lot on the line and they do miss out on time with their family, not as much as you do, but they do that and you're paying them $8 an hour.
No, I agree with
Yeah.
you. Workers
So,
should definitely get
all
paid
day.
for the work that you do.
Yeah.
But we need both.
All day.
Yeah.
Everybody can't wake up and be
But
a boss.
also too that like me, I've been in the medical field for 10 plus years, working 9 to 5, hospital and everything. I wasn't taught how to, we wasn't taught that this is something that you can be your own boss.
No, fact.
You heard like, okay, you
I
can be your own
agree with
boss. But if you don't have something in front of you to show you that like, yo, this is dope, da da da. Some options or something, you speak into a crowd or a community like you said and say, hey, I did it, you can do it too. They need some guidance, you need some help. Me and my fiance, I'm like, yo, you did this? How do I do this? Like,
opened your
you
eyes
open
to
your
it.
eyes to
Yes.
something. So if you're not being taught it, you're not gonna know that. Oh, I don't want to work. All I know is I'm going to get my check.
Always military
It's
or
always
college.
just, you're
Alright,
gonna go to work.
So can we agree that we need to change the school curriculum?
Yes, it needs to be
Yes.
focused on
Who
trying.
gives a fuck about history?
Or
about
homeschool your
George
children.
Washington and all this other shit, and they need to learn about credit.
Or homeschool
Yeah.
your children and you
So,
can
so
teach
look,
them
how
all of that
long?
yourself.
Let's say, like Herman just said. I feel like if you working, that is cool.
How long would you?
How long are you gonna work there? And when we're gonna use you for example. You're the engineer. in 3 years, I feel like, well, you know everything about engineering, right? That's your computer, your board, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So you already at the start of starting your own engineering company.
Right.
But
All
you had to work.
To get
When you learn everything,
You have to work to have the money to
Yeah.
make your own company.
then you do that.
All
So
that.
if you
But
work
people-
at McDonald's for 10 years,
But I grew up
You
in a
can't
in a
learn
family who
nothing
owns
new.
businesses.
No, that's what we saying.
you
though.
have burgers down packed. Now go pack up your own
It's a
burger
mentality.
and
but
sell
I grew
your
up in a
burger.
No, I got something to say about that. I got something to say about that. My fiance, he did entrepreneurship for 10 years. Grinding. He has no communication skills because he's grinding so much on his business by himself. So for me being in the field, I know how to talk to you. I know how to sell you this. I know how to do that. But you being by yourself running your business, you in your mind all day. So when you see people, it's like,
Well,
Yeah.
the fuck, I ain't got nothing to say to you, nigga. I gotta get my money.
I
You know,
definitely
you learn stuff working at other jobs. Working for someone, I've worked over
Yeah.
13, 14 jobs, learning something different. Now it's like, now I love swim. I'm about to be a swim coach for $20 an hour, only working 2 days. You know, you got to do stuff that you love, but I've already experienced the communication skills. Him, he don't know how to talk. I answer the phones. I talk to them. I send out emails. Him is just like, I don't know.
I'll just do the work.
You don't have no communication skills.
I can
So
see
certain
that.
jobs teach you certain things that being by yourself, being a boss, you won't learn.
You won't.
That's why you should get a job really young.
you have to. I feel
Right,
everybody
right.
should work retail before you start any entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You need to work a 9 to
Yeah.
5. You need to work a shitty 9 to 5. You need to eat
But
shit.
he don't believe in that. He like,
You need to eat shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember my first job, I was working at Crystal. And I was making $5.15 an hour.
Oh,
5.15. This was back in 2004. Like,
Yeah,
this is-
Yeah.
that's what it was. I was working
Yeah.
at Kroger.
And I remember I used to go in on Fridays, leave Lovejoy at 4 o'clock, and I clocked out at 11 o'clock. And Saturday and Sunday I went in at 7 a.m. and I left at 11 p.m. And I got 40 hours in 3 days. And I remember overtime. I think my first overtime check, I think was like $300.
Damn.
But you remember that though. That teaches you,
Yeah.
okay.
it teaches you, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, it shows you, you
Yes.
take for
Yeah.
granted your freedom when you're an
Yeah.
entrepreneur a lot of times. You're
But
not
fresh out of school, it makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you have to, plus like she said, you learn certain things. Like I worked at Crystal, it taught me, that, you have to save your money. You're making $5.15 an hour.
Yeah.
I worked at Home Depot where I've learned that you can't break your back every single day because
Hell
there's
no.
always tomorrow. You have to work
Yeah,
tomorrow. You
yeah.
can't kill
Right,
yourself
right.
today. So you have to learn that.
Longevity.
And
It's life
also-
lessons.
Yeah, also she said, running a business, sometimes you have to find out what you're good at, what you're not, and what you're not good at, you have to sub it out. You have to hire it out. Like her husband is not good at communication, that's what you got to her. If you're not good at technology, hire somebody to do that.
Yeah.
That's how you have to get that done. But I feel, like he said, not everybody wants to
And
be a
everybody
boss.
different.
Yeah, because everybody has to be, not everybody
Because
wants
some
that
people
responsibility.
just like, damn, you gotta do all that. I can just go work and type for 6 hours, and I can get that next week.
So
but I'm
look,
okay
my
with
homegirl
that.
came to my crib. I'm in that pressing up the shirt. She goes, I can't do that. She said, that's too much. I'm in there sweating and shit, pressing up the shirt.
It's
I
a
got
lot.
50 hoodies to make. And she's looking at me like, I don't want that.
I don't wanna do
I'm
that.
like, for real? She goes, I'm comfortable clocking in, making sure I make my $1,200 every week, go home, save,
Yeah,
spend what
it's
I...
a lot of work.
And she's like, nigga, you gotta sell that, drop it off,
It's
make
more-
it.
Post
'cause
it.
When you're an entrepreneur, like you said, like if you're just a cashier, that's your responsibility.
Yeah.
But as an entrepreneur, you're marketing, your customer service, you have to
Everything,
order
all
stuff.
in one.
Yeah.
So
You're
people don't want to
everything.
do that. You're every single
Yeah.
thing. So you have to you're looking for 26 hours in your day just to get everything done at a bare minimum.
Don't sleep.
And
You
then you
don't
still
see.
gotta focus on trying to get the money. So you got the money, then you gotta finish the product.
And you
Yes.
gotta hope that day that you plan really go through. Like
Which
you
it's not going to.
Yeah.
It's
Never gonna go through like
I always say, if you start a project, I want to get the bullshit
Yeah.
out the first
Yeah.
week I'm there. Because if it's going smooth, I'm like, at the end it's gonna come. I know
You
it.
know it's
gonna
gonna
Yeah.
come.
And that's part of, you gotta put out the fires.
For me, it's the days that I always plan. Like I'll be in New
Oh,
Jersey.
we'll do this tomorrow.
I'll be in New Jersey. Got this trip to Texas. I'll be like, oh, I can do this. Sleep right here.
Be up the whole day.
Man, that's
17
the
hours later.
days. The days.
Still
No,
grand.
them the days that it's a car wreck and we gotta sit for 3 hours on the highway.
Yeah.
Texas is storming Texas. Like what?
Yeah, like
No.
what the fuck going on?
Hey, I was
But-
watching Ice
but
and
to-
Truck and I thought about you. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, in Texas, yeah.
that
that's what
shit,
it
that was
man.
crazy, bro.
But I want to say, because you just asked me have I ever worked a 9 to 5.
Mm.
My first I guess yes. My first one was at this warehouse. It was like 6 years ago. It was my first job ever. And well, besides,
Did you work in like a tire thing or something, like a mechanic place?
Yeah, it was a little sneaky link. I mean, not a sneaky link, but I worked there. I worked there so I could be there.
Yeah.
And do that. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I forgot about that.
Don't forget about your job.
But that was me and Muhammad at that time.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Shout out my boy Muhammad, man. He all the way in Africa, man.
He has some really good skin. Muhammad.
So we was out there doing
I
our
remember
thing.
Muhammad has some really good skin.
But no, so the first time, I went to this job, I did 3, what is it called when you go to somebody else to get a job? Temp service. I went to them. I went to them. So the first one, I did this trash thing. You get on the back of the trash man. I did that 2 weeks, so I quit. Then I went to this warehouse. It was called Toto, but it was kind of
the toilets. The people made the toilets.
It was right here off Jonesboro Road.
Yeah, I used to work there too.
So I went to Toto.
Toto, yep.
About 3
Japanese
weeks.
toilets.
Then I went to McDonald's, and I worked at this place. Now, at this place in McDonald's, I'm unloading trucks. I'm at the warehouse. I go to the driver. Hey, we finished, but I noticed this dude was asleep, and we took a long time. That was my cue. When he got up, he was like, man, I was like, oh, I'm talking to him, my bad, He was like, oh, no, I'm good. I get paid by the hour. I was like, why you asleep? He was like, yeah. So I'm like, so you was asleep getting paid and you drove here and got paid? Yeah. He's like, you take all the time you want. So I'm like,
some more time.
So I'm like, oh, how I get into that? And he telling me how much he made and stuff, and I did the math. I was like, man, that's crazy. Now, what is crazy about it is I pay attention to a lot of things. So I pay attention to, let's just say these bottles, right? And we put the well sign on them. We don't say we put the label on them, right? So if I do, my job is to make sure 1,000 of these are done by an hour. Then I walk in the store and see how much they get paid for them. And I realize I've made, my whole check is right there in an hour. What they finna pay me for the week?
Prior.
That fucks with my mind. Yeah, that fucks like I wrapped up 1,000 of these in my whole check right here.
Yeah.
On this pallet.
And these folks finna make that shit in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I still got 5 days left.
Yeah.
No, don't work when you first start. You gotta work 2 whole weeks in a hole, and then you get the following shit.
Yeah.
Like you don't get that week that you work hard, you think you about to get paid.
And that's what it was. So
he never get that. He never get that money.
I'm like, man, fuck that whole.
It became a time. Yeah. I had like my baby sister and 3 homeboys. They all caught a murder charge around the same time.
What?
Like true story.
Nah,
they all caught my baby sister and 3 homeboys. They was all getting ready to turn themselves in. One of them was already in there. They all on different cases. They went together. So that shit like fuck with me. And I'm on the line at this job that we doing this for. I walk off and go pee right quick, come back. She said, hey, you gotta go. I'm like, what the hell I do? It's like, you was at the bathroom too long.
What the fuck?
The true story. And from there I was trucking.
That's what they wanted you to do.
I was like, dude.
That be your sign.
That's what they wanted.
That be your sign. You're not supposed to be there.
I remember everything. Man, I went to Googling and shit. And then I was like, man, I need to get away because my people that's leaving is leaving too fast. Then my first week on the truck, my partner Chris Fitzgerald died. I was like, damn, I'm thinking, fuck, I'm staying out for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, something going on, you know what I'm saying? But that was just my way. Like, each sign, I took it. I took each sign and I accepted it for whatever it was, and that's where it got.
Gotta peek the signs, bro.
But just to get fired for going to pee, that was like, I was like, I could have been, you don't even got to have to pee in jail.
Yeah, for real.
Like, why the fuck?
I felt like I got fired from Delta for I got hired at Delta. They didn't do my background check. Mind you, I get the badge and everything. I worked for 2 months, bro. They called me into the office saying, oh, we need to talk to you. We ran your record, and we see that you got a firearm charge. At the time, I'm like 27, 28. I caught the charge when I was like 17. I'm like, bro, that's like 10 years ago, bro. Them folk fired me on the spot. Ever since that day, I said, bro, I'll never work another job. I worked for 2 whole months. I'm talking about on time, talking to everybody. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm playing the role. I said, you know what? I'm gonna change my life. I don't feel like selling drugs no more. I'm gonna change my life. I go get a fucking Delta job. Stop smoking. Pass the drug test.
It's hard to get on with
my
Delta.
mama proud of
They
me.
got some good.
They don't
But
think
I was
somebody bad.
But that's
Where
why
I worked for 2 months.
I
Then they
always
called
like
me
those.
to the
I got
fucking
Sky
office and
Miles.
said, we finally ran your name and we noticed you had a gun charge. If it was any other charge, we could keep you on here, but we can't keep you on here with all this other shit. I'm just like, bro, that shit was something. And it wasn't like it was my charge. I was in the vicinity, like got locked over my partners, and there was a gun there. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it was my gun, but it was in the vicinity. You catch a charge anyway. They fired me on that spot. Like, bro, pack your shit. You gotta go. 2 months in, bro. I got off the phone, man, this is bullshit. I'm finna sue y'all niggas, knocking shit over. I knew from then, I was like, bro, I'm never getting a job ever again. I won't work for no. That shit was embarrassing, bro. Like to be there, clocking in, working, and them folks just tell you the shit you did 10 years ago, you can't work here no more.
Hey, so who do y'all think get the best advice out of the men? You got Steve Harvey. You got Steve Harvey. You got Kevin Samuel. You got Derrick Jackson.
None of them.
I'm about to say, who are these people?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Dr. Umar. Y'all don't know none of that?
Yo,
I know Dr. Uma.
got the dream team.
Hey, that's the dream team of talking shit.
I'll take a hard pass.
You know them? You know all of them?
I don't know none of them.
You don't know none of them?
Hard pass.
So y'all ain't the broken heart women then. Y'all good in life.
So Kevin Samuels is the dark skinned dude with the glasses.
That's the man who had the wife with the nappy hair?
No.
That's
The one
That's
that made
the
all
other
those
thing he
videos
made.
about
Dr.
cheating
Umar?
and then
No.
was cheating.
Yeah, I seen the
Yeah.
aftermath, but I've never watched his videos.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay, he was on a black men page, like men beard, like a beard, sexy men page.
He
but I've
just
never.
he just really be kind of. I feel like he be saying some real shit, but he kind of belittle people.
Their pages are
Kevin
for
Samuels.
women who are broken, you know, and I don't support men that make basically their living and money off of the downfall of women. Like, that's just fucked up.
You know what nigga I don't like?
Is it a downfall?
I don't like the
I
nigga
mean,
who
it's
like,
just like, it's
hey man, stop
degrading
taking your
women.
girl to the movies. Stop taking your girl to Applebee's. Take her to Paris, nigga.
Look
I'll
Derrick
take-
Jackson. Ain't
Fuck that
Another
nigga,
nigga
man.
that got caught.
You're right, you
Take
got
your-
caught up.
Is that the one where they was like, this is
Swole
my,
in the car.
this is my, me and the Falcons relationship?
Um,
It was a meme of him and his wife.
Oh,
And they was like-
she's sitting on the couch.
She's sitting on the
Yeah.
couch.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
he is just a cornball.
I don't like niggas like that.
But hey, to this day, ladies are still on his page.
Because they weak. I'm
They're
not trying to
weak,
talk
yeah.
That's what it is, bro. They be
Oh,
weak.
I ain't saying
minded,
nothing
bro.
about them.
Nah, let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. You are strong, girl. Spritz on.
It may have been a point in my life where I would have listened, but not today.
Social media is a distraction.
Never.
Social media is a distraction to me that it's like you have to read, and I noticed about social media with Instagram. If your friends follow the ratchet shit pop
Come
up on
to
your
you,
shit.
bro. It
Because I
follows,
follow
bro.
all Black Love, Entrepreneur,
I
all
follow
these
that
pages.
shit.
And then I be like, where the fuck this man
Yup.
come from with his shirt
It
off
can't-
and shit? Who watching this?
I don't see none of that. I see y'all horoscope,
Yeah, you have to, but you also have to
I had to
unfollow.
filter everything.
Yeah,
I did
you
a
have
lot
to
of-
unfollow a lot of people
Filtering
because
social
that
media.
what they follow will come onto your
It's
page.
the algorithm, bro.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
they do.
I
They
don't
just
even
put
follow
it-
any celebrities.
I
like,
follow them.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But if
I
they
be
watching-
seeing a bunch of twerking.
yeah, that's what you're watching. That's what you're watching.
Look, shout out to
Unfollow his ass.
Shout out to Green
Twerking while you work,
Let me put the poll up.
Hey,
Stop following them.
Yeah, just stop following
Shout
them.
out to
I don't
Green
really.
Circles on Instagram, man. Them close
Nah,
friends, man.
social media. I like to
I'm
watch
following
like.
Yeah. Shout out to Green
I don't know
Circle,
who
man.
them
Green
men
Circle
are.
game, man. I like waking up in the morning, be like 6 in a row, be rope. Hey, man. Shout out to Green Circle game, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, you wiped up. My old lady like
Close
it, so
friend
I'm cool.
stories.
Yeah, I don't even watch.
Yeah, them close friend, but them circles. I'm like, babe, we got some. What you crazy?
Shout out to y'all repping y'all ladies. Y'all all we showing a different narrative. Okay,
These
I was
niggas be-
the
forced.
queen.
These
Hey,
niggas
look,
be-
hey,
I think that shit gay when niggas do
you
that.
already engaged,
Single.
single, boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Would y'all let
He
a man
married.
propose to y'all?
You married?
Yeah.
When we let a man propose
I'm
to
not
us?
married.
Yes.
Would you
Right.
let your woman propose to you?
Nah, bro. Not happening.
Yeah, that's a
Your
little
Your
weird.
wife right now, if your wife, if y'all
I'm
was
sorry,
in that
would y'all
relationship,
propose
you
to
loving
y'all
her,
man?
you
Oh, that was
loving
the
her,
question. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I was about to
They
say
ain't
they're
supposed
supposed
to
to
propose.
No. Lately, the women been proposing
You're
when y'all
saying
do
would
it.
we
No,
propose?
that's weird, bro.
No, I already give him way
Whoa.
too much.
I talk about this now.
It's just a little
That's
weird.
not weird.
I'm not
Just
getting
say-
on my knees unless I'm doing some
No.
other
Listen,
shit. I'm
it's
not.
It's unfamiliar.
Huh?
It's
unfamiliar.
different.
It's not
Let
weird.
me say this:
Uh-uh.
everything you're taught as a kid growing up, you know, it's someone else's culture. Like it's,
Everything.
yeah, so it's like it's hard to be untrained seeing a woman propose to a man. I get exactly what you're saying because your whole life you're taught from fucking Cinderella and Princess and the Frogs and all this shit.
Princess Tiana,
There you go. all that.
Ariel,
They teach you.
Mulan.
They teach you from when you're a kid that a
Yeah.
man has to come court you.
But
So-
that's nature. No,
But-
let's not talk about
but-
teaching. Y'all don't watch the Animal
That,
Planet.
And the
baby,
women are way
because
more
the-
dominant than the
But
men.
the males come and they do a dance. They do a dance. They twirl around. They do everything. So this
they
is
gotta
in
show
nature.
out.
This
They gotta
is
make
human
all the
nature.
making
Y'all
noise.
have
the
to
bird
court
gotta
us.
open his
Yes.
Y'all have to court. It's called
Yes.
courting.
We gotta
He
pick
do a little
y'all.
turn
Yeah.
and she be like, yeah, pick
It's
you.
called
Yes.
courting.
I agree.
So get out here and do your dance.
Even
And-
sometimes
I
they
agree.
fight.
Do your
They
dance,
fight.
nigga.
Yeah, they fight.
I want to see you and you dance.
Exactly.
Millie Rock.
And
And
other
Millie Rock
cultures,
fire.
like African cultures, they do that as well. Like,
Yeah.
like the what is it, the Moab tribe, where they whoever jumps the highest
Get the
is
baddest bitch.
pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm
So-
6 feet
So
jumping.
basically, y'all would propose.
No, we definitely would
That's
not.
We're not
Doing
We're
that.
not.
Bro,
It's
you?
not human
I'm
nature.
Would you let a woman propose to you?
that happened before.
It's happened plenty of
Damn,
times.
boy. Okay, my boy.
proposing to you?
Man,
I ain't one of them.
How you gonna get into
so you just said no in front of her? Wait a minute. You just said no? What you do?
What? How does she? First, wait, no.
No,
before you give
what
us
you
the
do? You
answer,
just say no.
how do
You
they
just get up,
propose?
baby, get up.
Do they like rose petals?
No, she proposed. I was locked up and she proposed.
Oh, that's different.
That's different.
So she ain't
trying
got
to
That's
hold
jail
your ass
love.
That's too
But-
serious.
I married my girl
But guess
9
what?
times.
Look.
Shut up.
She proposed, and she got my name on her back. My name tatted on her right. I ain't seen her since.
Damn.
I put this on my life. It's a true story.
That's crazy because I met my fiance 1-2 months after Twitter on Tinder, and then the third month he asked me to marry him. Then the next month he got my name tatted.
You don't think that was too quick?
You
No.
And he had a sign. He had a sign. I got 3 ring upgrades. I got a business. I got a partner. So it's
It's
like
been time now, though.
it's 3.5 years now.
Man, that sounded scary, but it turned
It was
out
scary as shit. I was like, yeah.
I was like, Drinker, turn on your location.
I was like, yeah, sure. Okay.
So what did he do for you to say
To trust
yes
him
to
back.
all of this?
Yeah.
Because when I met him, he had this mentality of I can do anything.
You felt comfortable.
It was like I'm gonna go get it, even if somebody tell me I fucking can't. I'm getting it. And he's like, I see something in you that you don't see,
So he
But-
turned you all the way on.
all the way out.
Yeah.
And on.
Out.
And she turned me out. He got me ready for this entrepreneur life. I got turned out. It's the entrepreneur life. I changed my, you know. But it is scary. But when somebody else sees something, it's like, you see something in me that I didn't see. And he still to this day he still sees that. So it's like
That's dope.
you gotta take a risk.
You
If
know
a
what
girl
you
sees
want.
something in you and then she stick around or whatever
You
and
know-
y'all last, it is what it is.
You know what it is? I'm gonna speak for myself as a man, bro. Is you're not comfortable with yourself until you hit a certain age as
Right.
a man, and women don't understand that because y'all think, oh, well, not most women, but majority of women think, oh, you fucking this bitch, you fucking that bitch. Most niggas can't get a girl to even look that way, bro. And I don't think females understand
Yeah.
that. A man could be in a relationship, y'all control everything. If you don't want to fuck, ain't no fucking going
Yeah.
on. Y'all can be married.
Not between y'all.
Ooh,
Hold on, what you mean?
wait, what happened?
Hold on, yeah, she threw me
You gonna
off
be
like-
asleep.
Hold on, wait. Let me
No,
tell you
wait,
something.
wait.
You said if the woman in the relationship controls everything, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you say if the woman doesn't want to fuck, then y'all not fucking. Y'all may not be fucking. That don't mean he
Ooh,
not fucking.
shit. I ain't
So
know.
you taking the
God
deep
damn,
into
time to
this.
go.
See, I was
Wait a minute, you wasn't getting that. You wasn't getting that.
This is what I'm
Oh,
talking
shit.
about. This
Make
is
my bang itch.
that's the narrative most niggas get though. But
Yeah.
you're not understanding.
She
It's
played
so
everybody
hard for a
looking at
nigga to get
their
some
phone.
pussy. Like I'm speaking.
Yeah, but like he said said like me and him was kind of awkward together. He wouldn't say I would have never thought I'd have been.
Yeah.
He don't speak. You don't communicate if you bring something on somebody else. But like you said, we do control it. Because if I type break it,
I'm telling you, bro, men go all day with a 50-50 chance they might get some.
So you love him. I can tell
in a
you love him
relationship.
because you making sure you mention his ass.
That's my baby.
You brag on him.
Because he texted me
I'm
like, okay, where you at? I miss you. Come back.
Look,
I said, I'm gonna go on an hour.
She killed all
He
three of
missed
the
you already?
goddamn game.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Oh, that's kind of scary. But
So what's your love language?
He's a Pisces.
But he a Pisces.
What is your love?
I'm an Aquarius. My cards say be open to receiving love.
That's what I
Period.
told her.
So
Okay,
if you
girl.
go,
That
I got a
nigga
question.
down in
I
there.
got one more question for the lady. Yeah, everybody. Look, I know your answer no, but yeah.
No, I ain't doing
What
it.
y'all think about polygamy?
No.
It's a whole new podcast.
What?
Welcome back to goddamn 2023, man. This goddamn.
It's another
You're
thing.
open to love. Remember your card.
It says I am open to receiving love. That
Yeah.
it's
That's
a different.
love.
There's even a lot of love.
Multiple people who love
I'm
you,
not.
girl.
I think I like monogamy. Like I just like my partner and me. Like I like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm all the way in, I'm all the way in. I don't like to share. You know, I don't like to share.
That's-
so,
That's
Not
it.
share.
So,
That's it.
I would like all the attention in a relationship.
You want that to all be you. You don't want
I
nobody
want
else.
to-
As a woman, we don't want y'all to touch nobody. Like if any bitch is like, hey, what's up, hey, bitch? Bitch,
That's
don't
gonna
touch
get me
my
in trouble
nigga.
right
Don't
there.
hug him. Shake hi, airway.
Just y'all.
There's
niggas.
coffee right now.
No, it's
I see you. Like, what you
Don't
got
play
going
with
on?
me. Don't. You better scoot your chair.
But she got
man.
shades by drink. About to go to her website in the house and shit. Pull up type of bitch. Oh, you at skating? Okay. Here I come.
Let me ask the question.
Here I come.
Don't
Oh,
put
y'all love
all
hard. That's why y'all love each other. He love hard and you love hard, so it's just y'all just love.
They
That's-
just in love.
Yeah.
She from New York.
But I show a different type of love.
What
He's more affectionate, touchy shit. I be like, yo, I love you. What's
Yo,
up?
B. Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, son,
and then with Pisces, they are a little bit more like emotional and expressing.
Most women don't know men are way more affectionate than y'all anyway.
Yes,
but y'all don't let.
but
us
you gotta
show
be
it to y'all.
open to it.
You want to know what happened?
Yeah, you gotta be
You
open.
gotta be
You
open
wanna
to
know what
it.
happened?
If you're not open to it, you're not getting
When your
it.
nigga too mushy, you be like, you don't like that shit.
No, at first I
No.
didn't. I was like, no,
You telling me yo, you want your nigga on you?
no.
No, you don't.
No, it's weird at first. Evie just like, I'm like, damn, you just kissed me just a minute.
I like
bro.
all that shit. I
Yeah.
love all that.
But
You
she
like-
loves.
you
She
like-
wants somebody
I like
scared
a
to
nigga
be
to
up
be
her.
on me. Like I love my man to be on me. I love all
You a
that
Libra?
shit. No, I'm a Taurus, but I like physical. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
I
Just
love
on
it.
you all
I
day.
love it.
24/7.
You know what I'm saying? We sitting here. You
Her
know what I'm
elbow
saying?
probably been
My
touching you.
elbow would have probably been over here rubbing the back of you.
Yeah, that's-
Shit,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like.
You like shit. Take
I'm
it
sorry.
out.
Yes,
Oh,
and that's how this is
Shit right there, girl. My shit. Little
So look,
right there.
so you the only one. Well, I'm married.
Let's,
Yeah,
not
you
talk,
agree.
let's skip this part.
No, I want to
don't wanna
ask
talk
what
about
the
marriage.
polygamy.
Why you don't talk about marriage?
That's
Nah.
Are you
Have
married?
y'all?
hell no.
So you against marriage?
No, yeah, kinda.
So are you against the polygamy? This seems like a good question for you.
Yeah.
I'm not just, I know my girl ain't with that shit, so I'm not even.
Don't
thinking
answer
You
it.
don't know
about
that.
it.
Don't
Shit's
answer
stupid
that
for
shit.
me.
Have you talked to her about it?
Yes, I know. We was watching plays. Look, she gonna get mad at me. Look,
You asked for a threesome. That's
no,
not-
I swear to God, I know my girl. I would never ask that. She like her. Don't touch her. What the fuck? She looking at you too long. Nigga, fuck on.
Yeah, I come off
My girl
strong.
don't play like that, bro. So we watching Players Club, right? Lisa Ray come on and say, I'm like, God damn, boy.
I changed the fucking channel.
Hey, look, I
Turn
see
that shit off.
at the
Let's
corner
go.
of my eye, bro. At the corner of my eye, I can see her like kind of like. I'm like,
She crazy.
I'm
I like her.
I'm like, let me chill. And then, another scene with Lisa Ray came on. I fucked around, was like, And she was like, where the control at? Turn this shit. You oohing and eyeing and all this. I'm
Because
like,
you know, in this, if that her video came on, that fine chocolate man was all on the screen.
Prime example. Prime
You know,
example.
Donnie
Look.
Savage.
Ain't you gonna lick the screen?
Prime example. Look.
It's just like you
Look,
want what
prime-
your girl said.
No, look.
You
Prime
gotta-
example,
you gotta
child.
be
Let me
real,
be
though,
real.
like,
Yeah.
When
We
Idris
watch
Elba come on the
the
screen,
movie Takers come on the screen.
I'm like,
and
that's
she
your
go,
boy right there.
What's the
oh, these light skinned brother. You know what I
Sleep,
did?
bro.
I said, well, shit. If you can fuck her, fuck them. I can fuck fuck Lisa Ray. I don't personally. I'm comfortable with myself.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if you like Chris Brown, if you like these
No one
niggas.
likes him.
I don't give a fuck. That's
She's
what
triggered.
I'm
She's
just
triggered. She loves
If
Rihanna.
she do fuck him, I'm
She's
like,
triggered.
my bitch fucked a million.
That's
Come on, man. Dap me up. Dap me up. You gonna dap me up?
You don't believe it.
She about to go. She
But-
about to go.
I don't
about-
confirm shit.
It's
I
all
don't
about
confirm
comfortability,
I'm
though. Like, you
I'm
gotta
into
understand,
polygamy.
you're not the only person. I feel like you're not gonna always be the only person you're attracted to. There's a million people on this world.
Right.
You're gonna walk by and
But that's the thing for
I'm not saying
attraction.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
to interact. I'm not
Right,
saying to
right.
interact. I'm just saying it might catch your eye and in your mind you might say, damn, that was a good looking individual, and keep it moving. I'm not sitting here and say stop, talk to him.
But you know how with me as being like I'm engaged, whatever.
She don't like that shit.
I
She
look
want you
at
to
him.
think of
No,
another
listen,
bitch.
because I look at if you see a fine man, whatever. But it's like that nigga don't brush his teeth at night before bed.
What the
Like you gotta think of some crazy shit to not look at the person because you could look good, but it could be some shit that's gonna trigger me. That I'm like, I don't fucking like your stinking ass. So it's like I know my man, you gonna brush our teeth 3 times a day. You know, gonna do all that shit, and I just look at a nigga like you gotta talk yourself. I gotta talk myself with it. Like this nigga stinks. Fuck
Hey,
him.
but look,
But it's like you look at him
most
like,
times-
oh, you don't brush your teeth
You
at
would
night.
do
I
it, Bird?
can tell. Like
You do polygamy?
In a perfect world, yes,
But that's not
it's
that.
not gonna work.
it's not gonna
There's
happen
so
because
many
they gonna be in
factors.
there like that.
Yeah.
Women want attention.
Did you had him last night? I got Thursday. Like y'all have like the whole thing, like rooms and stuff. Like, they got like the
Nah, that-
wife,
that
and
doesn't
then
work.
you have like the
Tuesday.
sister wife that live in
It
another
doesn't work.
house.
So look, you
It
and your
doesn't
dude
work
got
on
into an
our
argument
hands.
before.
I don't
Okay,
think.
yeah.
The woman would have
But-
to control the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
it
show
work
you
on the other
Okay,
way.
go ahead.
It
What you
work the
about to show
other way.
her?
You and your dude have been into an argument before.
Multiple times.
Yeah. How many times have you called Scott about this argument?
I haven't called her in about a year now.
About you, but you didn't call her before. You didn't call
I called her
somebody
that
else.
one time because I was going to jail.
You didn't call somebody else too though before about maybe a situation.
What?
He probably talked to one of his homeboys before about the situation. But in that polygamy, that's your counselor. That third person.
Should she get a brother husband?
So when you be like, no, I mean that's on them. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying
You
right
can't
now,
go outside
see,
of it.
what,
Just
what I'm just
Wow.
trying to show, and I'm not trying to force people into polygamy.
put your own.
What I'm
right.
trying to do, what I'm saying
There's
is,
pros and cons to everything.
this whole time we just talked about polygamy, everybody saying they wasn't doing it over jealousy. That's
No,
what
that's
the
what
whole thing was
Bro,
about.
that's and 95% of it is always
But
going to
listen,
be that, bro.
but there's benefits
It's the
to
comfortability.
polygamy.
Nigga,
It
if
is.
it's 4 of us in the house paying the bills, nigga, we only paying a small amount.
All right.
I'm with that.
All
That's
right.
I'm with
smart.
that part, but not the funny.
But see, but
But
then
see,
that comes
if-
into play
if-
because
if-
how
explain the
are
bills
4
now?
people gonna live
Now I
together?
see where you get
Yeah, the bills for a while.
but you also you get different skills from different people. You get
They
different
gonna
skills
look
from
at you to
different
pay all
people.
of you paying for
Right,
3
but
women.
he-
Right.
But he's going
If
off
you
there,
one
he's
guy,
going
That's
you
the- that's the
fuck.
You fuck, boy, you bankrupt.
But
If
that's
you one guy,
but that's the problem with polygamy.
if you one,
These niggas can't afford polygamy.
Nah,
They
hell
want
no.
polygamy,
It's a
but can't
rich man.
afford
It's a
it.
rich man's
It's not.
game.
It's not.
But
It's not.
polygamy is not meant for the man to get a man to spend
It's
money
not
on.
about
It's
fucking.
about everybody spending money together.
Yes.
That is
Why?
the-
Because y'all made it that way?
No, that's the whole point
No,
of polygamy.
You would
is-
have a peaceful ass
Now,
house.
Listen to me though. That's the whole
A
point.
polygamy house would be
Raise the
so
children
peaceful.
together.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, these niggas today,
men-
they can't afford.
That's what it is.
polygamy.
'Cause they have because
Because they missed
Because you got that man that got that PPP
now-
loan and then spend all the money and not
The
go do
polygamy-
right. They gonna take the money and just do some
Polygamy
Right,
is
now
looked
look,
at as a
look.
man with multiple women. He got 10 bitches and he just.
It's not
as bad
That's
as
not
you-
really
yeah.
what polygamy was meant for. It was meant
Look,
for.
you get so much out of it. You get counseling out of it.
Financial stability. Like I said, there's multiple
Yes.
people
Yeah.
paying.
Bit
the
of
bills.
education.
You get your, like they say, it take a village
I got
to
you, I
raise
got you.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
You get what else? Let's see what else you get.
It's
It's a
also just
couple
natural. It's
But
actually
but
very
the
natural.
thing is, like even with like say like now, all y'all, your man misses you. What you call it? Betty could be at the house whipping up the food while the kids.
But then that too, like what he taught me, no, you're not teaching no other bitch that shit. Don't teach nobody. You teach me. Don't teach her. Don't teach him. Nothing. I'm stingy. We stingy. We want our shit to ourselves.
So
Like,
what are y'all scared of in the world? What are y'all scared of? Tell the truth. It's something y'all scared of.
it's something we scared of.
It's something,
What we
it's something
scared
that
of?
bothers y'all. And that means y'all don't trust each other enough.
Nah, bro, it's the
That's
world
what
we
that
live
is.
in. Bro.
What she just said, like
It's not that I trust you, but it's just like like if you was in that situation, yeah, it'd be okay to share that information. But I feel like I wanna show you that I'm appreciative of what you about to teach me, or I'm willing to learn type of feel. Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but it's like, I don't know. It's so much knowledge that a person, like you said, he's kind of shy, don't get it. I'm gonna get that out of you, and I want to receive all that. When you're ready, open, and want to tell me, yeah, I don't have no problem with you sharing it with that. But I'm like, give me the insight first. Teach them.
The intimacy is what you like about it, and for him to share that same intimacy with somebody else.
It's the problem.
It doesn't feel the same. So yeah, you did this for me. You can't do no magazine like this for no other bitch.
So you're just more about resources.
Everything
she said
is a business.
That's what I'm.
But she's saying intimacy because she's also saying knowledge. It's not necessarily if this is the tangible things that she's talking about, but it's other things. Like I'm pretty sure he taught her. Since he doesn't
to receiving love, like
he probably taught her how to be more patient because she knows in the bigger picture that's
what I'm saying. You got to
the She just said a lot of stuff, but it broke down to two things. Resources and jealousy. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing. Like that's like me saying, if I was a jealous person, why the fuck would I bring everybody out here to promote their business? I'm trying to promote mine. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, but
like
no,
selfish.
And I know it's different in relationships, but that's just what it is. If you're selfish, you're selfish. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You want your man yourself, you do that shit and do it proudly.
But we've always been taught mine. Right.
That you're not supposed to share. You're not supposed to have. Your man is not. That's yours. Like
you got brothers and sisters.
I have a brother. We 8 years apart though.
Do you got brothers and sisters?
No, he has brothers and sisters.
What about reversing it?
23 and a 15-year-old. She just got to high school.
How old are
He's 34.
So they 10.
But they don't have the same father.
So and the reason I just asked, they both grew up by themselves.
Yeah.
So they tugging on each other. Because they grew up selfish.
And she grew up a single child.
See?
What
so
that got to do with it?
it's coming out.
You were saying that.
That's just the world we live in though.
No, but if you got siblings, you know how to share more.
No, the fuck you don't. You hate sharing.
I grew up into
with siblings. You do it because you have to.
You have to, but I never had to. I never had to share nothing. But I was willing to give too. I'm willing to give.
That's the whole reason I asked, and it came out. She's telling you. They both came up by themselves.
I get it, bro.
So they tugging on each other because they finally found that one person to share with.
Yeah.
They never had that.
No, I get it, bro.
To me,
I like that. That came out good because I thought you were trying to tell me I was just using them and shit.
I know what it's like.
I was like, wait a minute.
Like if my homeboy or anybody come in my room right now and be like, man, let me catch the flow. I'm like, go ahead, bro, you good? Because I know what it's like to be in the room.
Coming over, boy, you ain't gonna go in the room.
But I know what it's like to share a room.
Nah, come on, bro.
See, I've never had to share a room. I've never shared a bathroom, a room, a phone. I had a house phone. I had a room phone.
How you're raised, though. That's why I said it all starts from the beginning.
But that's why you got to live with the world.
That's why women can never. Most women don't look at proposing to a man as right. They've been taught since they were born that nigga, he has to court you.
So what if he don't get her a ring? She just said she had 3 different rings. In other countries, they don't wear them at all.
But that's
he also have.
But that's between that's small. That's a small
Western world
of thinking.
Money and material.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
part of the
bro,
culture.
honestly,
this is our culture.
Look, the reason why
this is our
issue,
culture, and that's why polygamy doesn't. It's not big here because we weren't taught that.
But
when in actuality, all animals, about 85% of animals are polygamous.
Like, and guess what? Really, this is not our culture for real.
No,
it's not, bro. You're taking the word. You just took the words out of my mouth, bro. We were taught something that really is not for us, bro. We were raised on someone else's beliefs.
So let's go against it.
It's hard to untrain someone, bro. If you have a dog that's been trained for 50 years, it's hard to untrain. I'm just being real life.
It's hard to untrain, but it's not hard to lead.
That's even harder.
I'm sure before he got with his people, they probably was trying to do something else. But he showed I'm a boss. If y'all trust me, I'm gonna lead y'all to the right way. And I guarantee every time he called them motherfucker, they ready to do.
Bro, if you want to be real, with all this rioting that was going on, that was the perfect time for us to change the narrative on whatever we really wanted to, bro.
They ain't stick with it though.
That's a slavery mentality, and that's why.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
They don't
It's
want to see us
hard,
out here
bruh.
in the streets.
We've been
They want
trained
to
for
see us
500
with this
years to
money
think
that they're
one
That was
way,
actually
bruh.
surprising for them to see us come
It
together
was.
like that
And that's
one
what
time.
I mean. We should have took advantage, strategized,
Strike.
formalized, and then hit even harder.
This is what we want.
But
how?
I'm-
It
but
sounds
what I'm
good.
saying,
says
no,
that,
but
they
look,
say
listen.
strategize.
Yeah.
And listen,
Ask somebody step one, and that's where it starts.
and I agree with you,
Step
bro.
one, cut the money off.
Hey, look though,
Go back into the
I
small
agree with you,
businesses
bro.
so you don't have
Control
to-
where the money goes.
Exactly.
But people want money. They
But
gonna
that's
get it
the
up and go
problem,
to
They're
work.
not convenient.
It's always
Also.
gonna be. It goes down to how you were taught and how you was raised. Money rules everything. So when something like that comes to fruition, you go back to your old ways and say selfishly thinking. Because
I
the
wanna
same way
agree
he
with
says,
you,
who's
but
gonna take that first step and make it? Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to take that first initiative. Bro.
I want to agree with you, but who actually lives the way they was raised?
Everybody, bro.
I don't agree.
Well,
Yes,
that's
you do,
nature
bro.
versus nurture.
You don't even know it, and you do stuff that you was taught by your parents that you seen growing up, and you don't even know that you do it.
The
Because
way
it's
I run
part
my household, but my mama didn't teach. My mama ain't show me.
And the
one
way you
time.
tie your shoes. Everybody tie their shoes different.
That's true.
Cause
But,
I still use a little bunny ears. It
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
But that's what I'm saying.
somebody not do that
It's
loop.
re-
I can't
it's
do that loop shit for
repetition.
but
nothing.
I'm saying life. I'm saying
Yeah.
through life.
But as that
Maybe
being
at
taught,
home, the way you clean your bathroom is how your mama taught you. The way you clean your whole
It's a
house.
lot- but look,
is how-
it's a lot
but
of
when
things
you
you
step
don't
out
even-
your door, all this is self mentality.
But
All
it's
this is
self mentality
All this is
with,
how you go. As
with
you
a
grow.
little bit of training from your parents. That's
I'm
all I'm
actually-
saying. I'm not saying it's all by your. It's not all by them. It's
I'm
definitely
actually
you.
That's their
But you
job.
can't tell me sometimes when you knew you was finna get in trouble, you thought in your head, bro, let me chill, man. My mama finna whoop my ass. And you calm down or whatever, you might have changed whatever you was about to do, bro. It's you do shit subconsciously without even knowing because it's repetition, bro.
It's 50-50.
But
50-50.
when we thought like that, we thought about like you said, let me chill. My mom about to whoop my ass. But we thought how to be sneakier every
Yeah,
time. How
well,
to
that's
get away.
evolution.
Like the first
So now
time,
you evolving.
the
That's
first
just you
time I
getting
drunk
smarter.
some soda, I didn't know. I drank some of her soda, and she knew it went down. So next time I got a plan to pour a little water in
But
there
then now
and
when
bring
you
the line
get
back up and shake it.
But that's what I mean.
And
now
then
it
she
takes-
drank it
now-
like,
Not every
what
kid,
is water in
not
my
every kid is
soda?
gonna do that though. That's
No,
what's nature
I think
versus
that's just
nurture.
Yeah.
but now you know if your
You can
kids do
teach-
it, you're gonna be knowing
You
like,
can
oh
teach
yeah, I
somebody
did that
something.
shit.
Aiden did.
Now they gonna get
do it,
smarter
though.
than you.
Aiden
And I
drank the
love it.
Sprite and he
I
put
love
water
it.
in
But
it.
you gotta think because, like I said, my
Like,
siblings are my younger sibling is about 13 years older than me, so I basically came up an only child. Everybody was out the house by the time I was 3-4 years old. But like I said, I still don't have that selfish mentality. I was taught I was taught to share, so I couldn't share. Same way your mom. Some kids got a strict mom. Like you got two brothers. Perfect example. There's always the two brothers. The one that's by the
The
book
good one.
and the one that's always outside. So Matt, you got the same mom, same household, but two totally different people.
Yeah.
So that's what I said.
I wish I had
it comes-
siblings, a lot of them.
Aiden and Juice.
You say that. I'm Haitian.
No,
That's
because
very
it is hard because
You
you're
Haitian?
Haitian.
I ain't saying so I got fit. My bad.
ahead,
Little,
man.
little culture thing. right
Hey,
there.
I want to talk to y'all's grandmas.
Oh, yeah, what
Shit,
you
you
trying
gotta
to
go
do?
to cemetery right now.
Okay, an elder. I'm talking about Haitian elders.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to know about the mermaid job.
Let's
But-
go.
I think if you really want to see a change, like I said, rioting is cool,
Nobody really
It's
wants
not.
change,
but
bro.
it's
Folks
but it's
are
not going
scared
to
of
do
change,
anything.
bro.
It's
I
not.
don't like change.
Go to your local
You had the
government.
same number for 10
You have to
years,
go into your local government, become
Look,
a city
I can
planner,
already
I
become
like to keep the same address under all the
I
shit.
don't
You
like
can find it right here.
get
I can
police
tell.
that look like
Because
us in our
change is
neighborhood.
scary.
I just feel
I
like
don't care for
I
nothing.
feel like ain't nothing ever gonna change the society that we in right now. The only thing we can do is build up each other that are around us. So it's like you gotta spend money with people that you know. You gotta spend money with people that you know. Anytime that you go to one of these gas stations and you spend something outside of your community or something like that, you're gonna be fucked no matter what. So
Nah, fact.
either you build a big community where you know a motherfucker you buying gas
Get a
from,
gas
you know
station.
somebody,
I'm about to.
all this, and you
All
don't
that shit.
even if Vlad gas
Petro.
station higher than QT, you gotta still fuck with Vlad because one
Fuck
day he
QT.
gonna be on the line. He gonna be on the line.
Hey,
He
man,
can
thanks for
lower
saying
the
my
price and
government name
everything
again
like that.
3 times, Dylan.
But also,
Oh, damn.
what is that gas
Blah, blah,
station?
blah.
Are they spending money in their community? They have to take that money.
Yeah.
If you have that business in the
He would
community,
kill me. He would tell you.
are you taking that money?
Right.
Like I say, if you got a business in Clayton County and you're making $2 million a year and you buy a house in Fayette County,
But that too,
You
because
ain't
our
got
people
shit.
think
You have
everything costs too much.
Hey,
You said that everything. My glasses is $35. They be like, that's a lot.
I'm not gonna
Hers,
lie. Get the fuck out.
$30 for the steamer. They charging Amazon charging $100 and something for that, and you
For
only
that,
want to pay
yeah.
for it. We don't want to spend with each other because we think it costs too much. But
you
you're
had
still
Ray-Bans
you're gonna
and
go
all
you're
that
gonna go
shit,
get
yeah.
Ray-Bans and Cartiers for $1,300, whatever price. But my shit,
the whole
my shit costs
stimulus.
oh fucking PPP and shit. Bitch, clean your face. That's what you need to do.
Hey, that shit, y'all shit. And I'm not just saying that because your glasses are hard.
Yeah,
as
they're
fuck.
No, they really
I
are.
just feel that's just a curse.
I got
Like, you did
Guys.
good.
Thank you.
Because even if like
You know what
just
that
because
remind
you
me
here,
of? My
if
boy
I don't
from,
like them, I'm not gonna wear them.
Yeah, of course.
But you went hard with your
My boy from Paid in Full. Kermit the Frog looking at
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
Yeah.
But you just gotta want to spend the money, and you gotta have the people that want to spend the money. Like you said, when they get the money, they don't do right with the money. So it's like you said, the people are getting the wrong people are getting the money, because with us, if you gave us all $50,000 a piece, we gonna spend it with each other. I want you to build my house. I want to work with you. I want to build. We gonna want.
Nepotism. We gonna practice it.
But the wrong people that's getting the money, they're not gonna spend it with us. And it's sad because it's like you want to build them
But
up.
it's about the group that you keep around.
Yeah.
But why
It's a
that?
network.
And that's why I say I don't care. It's not that I don't care. Is that
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah, and you
friends
are,
and your
and you will
surroundings.
be end up wasting your
Your
time. with
friends
shit.
might not be the ones that gonna make you rich, so you got
That's
to
what
I'm
decide.
Not sure.
And
No.
they're
That's the curse of small business. You're gonna get everybody's gonna think your
Yeah.
price is too high, and just move on.
move outside.
Yeah.
Somebody you think that
that's
somebody's
it.
gonna support you, they don't move on.
This one company
You
said my
You
shit
get
too
tired of
low.
people complaining about you supposed to help me out now.
I thought my
That's
shit was
not
too
that
high.
business. Support your
And they
business.
showed me the little shit.
Your business, you're supposed to promote your business, have a good
Damn,
product,
they said racial
and drive it into your community, and then
Switch
you
that
gotta drive it
shit.
to the ground. You just have to constantly do it. If you don't, you can't expect to get anything out of it. Like I said, another thing is if you're gonna get that money, you have to spend in your community. You have to find a way to. Like I said, if you got a guy that has a car shop, you gotta get your car done over there. You got a beauty salon. My mom has a beauty salon on Terra Boulevard. You go over there. That's what has to get
You gotta
done.
start teaching the kids this.
Yeah.
I think it's a little not too late for us, for like our generation.
No, that's right time.
It's right on time.
It's
They
on time
understand.
because we're learning more, but it's time to teach the kids.
Yeah, they
All
understand.
this
They
that we're talking
package
about.
everything. They
What
pack
were they
the
teaching them in
boxes.
school? When you get your kids to yourself, hey, look, just credit, black community, spend money with this person. Like the same thing we're talking now, we need to be able to, the kids need to know that because they're not going to learn it in school. And they in school more than they with you.
Right.
So it's like, so you know what I'm saying? That's where it starts. That's where the change is.
But then you still got them kids that's in the school with them that they parents is teaching them something else, and it's rubbing off on them.
So that's why
Because it's like that's when you got the scammers coming in. So it's like, yeah, you want to spend with black people, but if you done got scammed so many times, I'm not fucking with no niggas. Like I'm about to go over there with them.
But you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get scammed by a white person. You're gonna get scammed by an Indian.
It's kind of rare.
The older you get, the older you get, you're gonna realize it's bad apples in all ways.
Yeah.
So for all of us here that has kids, we have examples for our kids.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter see me drive a truck with our initials. We got the same.
That's
so
dope.
she see that. Shit.
Yeah, and that's you're training her though. That's
All
that's
of them.
dope.
They parents see they.
Yeah, and that's dope.
Y'all got kids yet?
I don't have kids.
Well, to us that do, we set an example. Every parent can't say like how if my mama was working at
But what I'm saying,
Kroger,
I'm saying is not
do this and do that.
What I'm not
gonna
saying
look at
that.
her like
I'm
she's
saying
crazy.
is
like the dope man doing better than you.
listen.
Mama. I don't want to
I'm
go
not
that
saying.
route.
I'm not
You know
saying
what I'm
teach your kid to do what you do as your profession.
No,
what I'm
listen.
what I'm telling you is teach your kid about credit early. Don't ruin it early.
Listen.
Because when I got my first credit card, I bought some Jordans and I ain't
But you gotta
never
fuck it up
back.
to know how to get better at
But
it.
why fuck it up if
You don't have
fucked
to
it
know
up
you
already?
already
No.
I mean, well, you know, that's how
it's
you.
not. It's not about fucking up. What I'm saying, the person that's talking to you has to set the example. My mama can't say do this with your credit.
Get a credit card, just don't fuck it up.
And your credit is
She
just
tell me nothing about
But that's the whole point of her telling you. though. The whole point of her telling you don't do this with the credit is because look,
Yeah,
babe,
just
my
don't
shit
fuck
is
it up.
fucked up. That's fucking life,
It's
bro.
not. But look, that's
No
the
one's
reason.
perfect, bro. And I
listen.
think that's the problem. You try to show your kid you're trying to be, you don't want to show your kid you're messing up or whatever. You might not be late on the bills. You don't want them to see that, but sometimes being more honest with your kids. Because growing up, my mom and them being Haitian at that, you probably know they don't tell you shit, bro. You don't know nothing. You just know to be quiet, eat, do this. Like it's a template. But the older I got and I started getting credit cards and I didn't, if my mama told me, look, I got a credit score of 420, don't fuck up, I wouldn't fuck up.
That's a lie.
No, it's not, bro. How is it not?
Because she didn't sit down and tell you about credit card utilization.
Exactly.
She didn't.
If my mama,
So you're gonna fuck it up.
Your mom never told you not to sell drugs?
Of course she told me.
But
that.
you did.
it.
All right.
I did it because that was what I'm saying. Of course you're gonna live and you learn. I'm not sitting here saying you perfect, but after the first time I fucked up, it's gonna resonate, bro. Yeah, your mind is smart enough.
You don't know.
Give yourself enough. People don't give themselves enough credit, bro.
If
If
your mama gave,
I agree with you. It is a
I think
certain
he's trying to say,
age.
if you set a certain example, like perfect example for me, like my mom owned her own business since I was born. She had to start a beauty salon back in '91. So I was able to see my mom, a single black woman, run her own business.
you saw it.
So yeah, so it gave me, so I knew it was possible.
But I saw
seen,
it. I didn't see it. You
but it was
gotta
like,
feel it.
no, but she made me part of it. Like every month, she sit me down with a checkbook and say, okay, cable bill costs this much.
But did she not show you the downfall of it too, though?
No, she showed me the upside.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
even like with her,
and
she
it
said-
resonated with
she
you
said
till
she
this
didn't
day.
see
You
it until
remember
she got
that.
with
I didn't see it. My
because it was
mom owned
about-
a business too, and I just like this shit is a lot of work.
But like I said,
And you didn't see that there's a lot you gotta do.
But that's what
I
you
did.
chose.
That's
to
what I
see.
chose not to see.
Yeah.
You can see it as a child,
Yeah.
but is it also like I don't want to do all that
But
work?
look, now that you're the age of your
I wish I would have kept with it.
But now you're sitting to yourself like, damn, I've seen this already.
I seen it.
It comes back full
It
circle,
comes.
bro.
But that's
You got a
the
long
whole
life
point.
to
saying.
live, bro.
You saying
You're making
teach
it. I'm not
kids credit.
sitting here saying teach your kid credit, and when they fucking 18, they gonna have a 900 credit score and they gonna have all the house. I'm not saying that. They probably will.
Because if they understand,
One out of a million will,
Exactly.
and that's all it takes.
and it's gonna, they
I'm
gonna
not
hold
sitting here
on to
telling
it.
you, oh, show your kid you're perfect. No, nigga, I'm not saying that.
No,
what
I'm just saying
is,
lead by
if you
example.
have it, that's
yes, but what I'm
it's
saying is,
together.
nigga,
Sometimes we're not gonna follow.
regardless of you're not gonna follow or not, leading by example. What I'm saying is just show them. Sometimes just having it around them, yes, they might fuck up, but it might help one kid out of a million, bro.
So
That's
are
all I'm
you
saying
saying
is-
show me that you trying to fix your credit as you're telling me don't fuck up your credit?
Say that again.
Are you saying show me that you're trying to fix your credit at the same time as you're telling me don't fuck up your credit? Because you're saying you got to lead by example, but if my example is, damn, I got this 420, I'm climbing back up to
That's
this
what I'm
820.
saying,
At
bro.
the same time, I'm at 625, bro. Don't fuck up your credit. Does that not lead me, like, as your parent, does not help me, or you don't see that as
You make it seem like just because.
right? Because I fucked
So
up.
listen,
I'm not
I'm not a good person to
Hold on,
listen
hold on,
to.
hold on,
Like,
hold on.
that don't make
We're
sense.
talking off the mind of 30 and up.
Mm-hmm.
If I sit and talk to 12,
You're not
15,
getting what I'm saying,
18
bro.
years old about credit, no matter if I
Ain't
show them
nobody-
every breakdown,
Ain't nobody telling you to say.
it's not
Ain't
gonna
nobody telling you
register.
at that age. You can wait till they get to high school, bro. I'm not telling you at the age of
Even-
9. Listen, bro, you gotta have it.
Bruh, at
No,
high school,
nigga.
I want to know where the party at. I don't want to talk about
Not every kid
credit.
thought like you, though, bro.
Not every kid.
Not
But-
every kid thought like that, bro. Every kid didn't think like that.
But I was a child that you could teach me that, but I want to know what if I do it. I want to fuck it up just to see what's gonna happen, type of shit.
Everyone's
you have those
different,
curious people that's
Yeah,
like,
everyone's
I
different,
want to
bro.
be curious. I'm like, okay, so
What
your
I'm
credit
saying
got like
is,
that,
bro,
but how your credit got like
it's
But
that?
just
even,
something.
even the ones that, let's say the good ones that don't want to know where the party at,
Yeah.
they still went to college wanting to know what the party is.
Bro, you
That
still
don't mean
going on.
that they gonna have
It's
bad
still-
credit.
it's still-
That have to do with anything,
Preparation
though.
has to
I don't mean they gonna have bad.
That's what I'm saying. You're just making it seem
I want to
like.
go party. I fuck my
I'm
credit
just-
up to see what it's gonna do. I see what it
Yeah,
did.
I don't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying,
Don't wanna
sitting
go
down.
back.
I'm just
Don't wanna
saying,
go back.
sitting down talking to kids.
What I'm saying.
Every kid jumps off their path in them 18,
That's
20.
nigga grown ups. I talked about my pad yesterday. Now I should have paid my phone bill, but shit, now I went to Magic City instead. I'm a grown ass man with property, cars, and all
But
that
see,
shit.
that's
life, bro. What I'm saying is,
That's not life.
Yes, it is life.
that was a fucking decision, and that's
It's
a bad decision.
Part of life, nigga.
No.
You
As a
make good
stripper,
ones, and you make bad
that was a
ones.
good
No,
decision.
no, no,
on his
no,
part.
Hell no.
How was
They
that not
probably
part of life?
enjoyed
I
it.
chose this decision. Yes, it was a
What
bad
did-
one.
what did you
but
learn
you know
from
what I
What did you
learned
learn
was
from it?
I didn't have to learn anything. I already knew the decision was bad from the
Yes.
get go.
Okay.
I'm not an idiot.
So
I'm
that's
not
a bad
stupid.
decision,
I
not life.
sat and I stood on it. That's your problem. People don't stay. I'm standing on my fucking
Accountability.
fucking right, nigga. I knew it.
Wait,
But that's
hold I'm lost.
you are lost, bro. You lost right
So
now.
look-
lost, my brother.
So look, listen. If I know I'm supposed to pay my phone bill, as I'm going to the club, but I still go to the strip club.
That's accountability, bro. I knew what I was doing.
Fuck the check.
What is that, bro? You're making it seem like I'm sitting here saying, "Oh, I didn't know my phone bill was this." That's what I wanted to do, bro.
It is, 'cause
And
he's
sometimes
not
you
saying-
gotta stay, bro. I'm not perfect, my nigga.
He's saying,
People, the
I didn't
problem
take
is,
my
bro.
phone off
You know what my issue is?
That wouldn't be. No, we're not saying no perfect. Nobody's perfect.
That's just priorities.
I'm about to go see some ass. I'm about to go see some ass.
I'm trying to pay their bill.
What the bill? That should be
He paid somebody else's
But you want to know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I knew what I was doing.
We know what we doing, but we
I
want to do
didn't
it anyway.
look. I woke up the next morning.
I did that too though, cause I went and got my nails and my toes done, and I
Come on,
knew
bro, we all
I had
do
to
it.
find the rent and pay the
Come
rent.
on,
I'm
bro.
like, bitch, I'm
Crazy
not gonna
acting
look
like
like
he
no
just he
fucking
on
motherfucker.
just
Get my
nigga. You brought a new hate when you weren't supposed to.
He
Nigga, I don't
pays
want
bills
that
on
shit.
time before he do anything.
I really do.
Mr. Responsible.
But listen, I'm not saying. Listen,
Let me ask
I'm
you
not
this.
saying it's bad.
How
I'm just saying I didn't know that
That
was the
people
right word for it. That's all I was saying.
What
word would you do?
That's what it is. I stand on that shit.
Yeah, you could be accountable, but even if it's a shitty
It's
idea,
a
it's just a shitty
consequence.
idea.
And I did not say it was a good idea though. I'm
So-
not arguing that I did the right thing. I did the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
but-
I'm accepting
Yes.
me in
Yes.
my mind saying, hey,
Yes.
bro, that was stupid as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Even though I had to wake up the next morning and work a little harder just to get the money back, that's on me though, bro.
Mhm.
That ain't on you. I didn't call your phone and say, bro, I need $60 from the phone
Period.
bill. I ain't call you. I didn't text nobody. I woke up, I said, damn,
You
bro,
can afford to make that
was
mistake.
And
wrong,
are you
bro.
beating
You can afford
yourself
to make
up?
that. You can afford to make that.
Because
mistake.
I know I'm accountable for myself.
So that's what I was saying. That's why I was saying you knew before you.
And
Yes.
apparently you have
I
a
said
skill
that-
where you can go get some money.
I said that in the beginning of the conversation. I knew what I was
I
doing,
got a skill.
but as a human being, I'm not perfect. I'm swayed by other
Yeah,
things.
So you had the fuck it mentality.
I did, and I had no problem doing
It's
it.
not like that. It's like your actions are your
And I said that's part of
consequences.
life, bro.
Exactly.
you
And
said,
that's
how
how
is
you
that part
talk.
of life? I said because I chose to do that.
Yeah,
And I said before I did it, hey, bro, you know you're gonna have to wake your ass up.
but you
at
are
7:30.
you are taught
You
to
gonna-
make choices.
What's the life lesson right
The
here?
life lesson is
Your
live
actions are your
life, bro.
consequences.
Live that
I just
shit.
feel
Your life,
if
bro.
you're gonna
Because
have a
if he
loss,
died, that bill would have been paid, but he would have never had fun.
Fuck with her, man.
And
Well,
then
that's
look
the
at
end
it,
of the
bill
show.
paid for the next month. I ain't got
Bill
no
paid
extra
for the next
bill.
month. You
I'm
ain't even
dead.
use it.
And he still got that light.
You got
Hey,
another
look,
30
you still-
days
hey,
left and
you
shit.
still
You
be
ain't doing
texting me,
shit.
right?
Moral of the story.
I said,
Live
you
your
say,
life.
has my when you text me, has my light came or have the text came up green?
You probably got his attention.
This was like 2 weeks ago.
But listen, even if you got your girl, you can use her phone. Use that phone, shit. You got your girl, use your girl phone.
My
Nigga,
teammates.
use your daughter phone.
Kobe and Shaq, nigga.
See, that's what happened when you had that
And
mentality.
when
I don't need
your- hey,
nobody.
and when her phone died, you give her yours.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Because we go through phones.
You can't have this.
I'm going through up and down that motherfucker.
I got
No.
I'm going to the deleted
messages.
messages.
Man, this motherfucker,
Change
I'm
the
gonna buy your
password to that.
whole phone. Which one you want?
Nigga, I'm going to your email.
This nigga stupid.
Moral of
I'm
the
on the
story:
notes.
you cannot take your phone
Well,
with
you
you.
can stop being alone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I
about
went through some notes.
So at the point, I'm just trying to say, be accountable for your bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
But you
saying.
can afford to do that, like I said, because if my phone gets cut off, then we get no jobs.
But my
guy
phone,
can't
look,
work.
but my phone didn't get cut off.
So
What I'm
you
saying to you is,
Oh, yeah.
it didn't get cut
Okay,
off. My
okay.
phone never gets cut
And
off.
you could have just threw half of
What
it.
I'm saying
was
is,
missing
I
for
made
2
a
days.
decision that I stood on.
So what I'm saying, so it was just late. It wasn't like it was. It
My
wasn't
phone
like a
would
do or
never
die.
get cut off.
It was just you was
What
gonna
I'm
pay.
saying is,
He had the option.
I had the option to go, you know what,
But
fuck
the
it.
choice that he
Let me
made
just pay the
was
phone
that.
bill and go home and go to sleep and chill and be a responsible human being and get up, go do my thing the next day.
We're
I
like
didn't decide to
2:30.
do that. I decided to be
Yeah.
on the bullshit and turn up. Well, yeah, we way
I
over
want
the
to say
time.
something with. Okay.
No.
Before we close out, though, I do want to say something about that.
Yes, they've been trying to get your
Yeah.
attention.
When you did that, we can relate to that, like, out for other things as well. Like, if you're an entrepreneur, our mind is always going 24/7. It's always great to take that time out for yourself and not say necessarily fuck it, but if you're working on a project and you feel like you're at a block, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to rest because rest is great for productivity.
And you want to know?
And-
Go ahead. The reason why I agree with her 1,000% was because the next day I woke up, bro, I was so motivated, bro. I came up with so many different ideas. I came up with different avenues to make more money because I knew I had a bad decision the night before, and I need to correct that.
Talking about like after the strip club?
Yeah, when I went to the strip club, I knew I could have saved that money and just went home, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? I ain't had to go to money. You ain't throw me on the way, but my girl FaceTimed me while I was in there. You having fun? Yeah, baby.
No, I was fucking with him.
Nah, but I'm just saying, bro, at the end of the point is be accountable, man. Just it. You ain't gotta whisper.
You want me to read it?
I said before we end, can we ask everybody to like say something good?
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna end it like this because we like way over time.
Big time.
But the conversation was so good.
It was
That's
great.
what happens.
I'm sweating
So-
and shit.
I got a fence.
So this is how we gonna do it.
I'm gonna hold it this way though.
This is how we gonna do it, right? We finna big up yourself, and as you answer this card, say your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you got. Just promote yourself, and we gonna end it out like that. Y'all ready? Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Shannon again, the founder of Mocha Yoga and the creator of the Wellness Empowerment Deck. I am a wellness mindfulness teacher, teaching yoga, breathing, affirmations, journaling, meditation to anyone who needs that mindfulness work. And I'm bigging up myself, so I am proud that I created this Wellness Empowerment Deck. I'm proud to be here, showing up for myself and showing up for others. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. What's the question on it?
Just for you, something positive about yourself. Big up
It's on you.
So we just introducing ourselves, company, and then this.
Mm-hmm.
Vernon Hyperlight Boss Contract in Atlanta, Atlanta's restoration team. You got a water laws, you got a fire laws, you got a mold laws, you got a bio laws. Don't stress, call Boss, 1-833-BOSS-ATL. Website, if you're at work and you want to fake like you're doing some work, check us out, bosscontractingatl.com. And if you're on your cell phone, tablet, hit us up, Boss Contracting ATL, across every social media platform. I just want to big myself up for not giving up and trying to help my community out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, it's Sky here again with Sky Unlimited. Again, I am the owner of a beauty, health, and wellness store. I am proud of myself. Well, first, let me say you can find me online, skyunlimited.com, IG, Sky_Unlimited, and Facebook at Sky Unlimited as well. Positive talk. Shout out to me for not giving up, facing, adversity head on, and just having the balls to do what others won't.
That's dope. I like that. I'm Chandrika. You can follow me at Shades by Drika LLC on Instagram. As you can see, I have the whole family pack. If you wanted to get your family fly with the looks, I got the shades, men's, women, and kids collection. I wanted to big myself up by saying that I am happy that I took that leap of faith. And fear did not take over my mind and just stop me from doing that. So I am very proud of myself because, fear take over. So just if that's something that you want to do, go with faith and just do it.
Yeah, it's not.
That's it.
That's dope. Hey man, my name's TKO. I want to say thank y'all for coming, man. This was very special. It was the first one of its kind. I want to say thank you for the gifts. I'm about to go get my exfoliation on and get my shit right. I want to say thank you for the affirmation of everyone, being open with themselves and being comfortable. I want to say thank you for bringing the shades and the cards and showing us that you can be black and make your own magazine. You can do your own thing. I want to say thank you, bro, for showing young black men that you can do more than playing basketball, football. You can own a business. You can, hard work pay off because what you do is hard work, but I'm pretty sure it pays off because you continue to do it. And
Doing the whole time.
that's what I'm saying, And your resources will never die. Like people need you for the other time, bro. So that's I want to say thank you for that, and keep going. Y'all keep striding. Don't stop. Regardless of whatever speed bump y'all come into, please don't stop. 23 The Hard Way always here for y'all. Whatever products y'all need, promote it, advertise, pull up. Y'all ain't got to be here. Just drop that shit off, and we gonna pop shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because
And put money into your business before you go to the strip club.
Invest in yourself.
listen, bro.
I got some shades. You can go
You
ahead.
know what's crazy? I went to the strip club club, right? And I sold 5 hoodies, bro. So it actually came out in my favor. And I got 5 new followers on the page looking at Shell, asking me when the female line from the drop. So let me pop my shit. I ain't tell y'all the whole story. You know what I'm saying? And I got to see some booty. Fuck out talking about. Yo, energy, man. Crazy trying to make me say I'm
trying to make it like you ain't fucking it up.
Good, man. Shit. Pop it, man.
So that's what's positive. That's your positive shit. That's what you had to say.
That was dope.
So his 5 hoodies and found some ass.
Yeah,
we talk. Me, him, and Dill talk shit.
We talk all day on the phone, man. You know you just popping this shit. But back to being serious.
Like they were laughing at me because I told him I was being late because I was putting on itching cream.
Yeah, that was weird. It was the way he texted.
Too much.
And then we both text. Hey, look, me and Bill text at the same time. Like, boy, you can't text her shit like.
Oh, you texted her too?
Yeah, just like you were saying, you was gonna help everybody with the hood.
Yeah, just go ahead. Take it down.
Look, on some real shit.
Wait a minute.
We just not finna go off.
You got eczema?
No, I left
That's
my
the
window
last
down in the
segment.
truck and I slept under a tree. Mosquitoes stole my ass. So.
Guess what? Next time you take a nap, light one of your
That's why I
Sky
said that.
Unlimited incense
Them
That's
shit's
why I said
gonna
that
eat
earlier.
shit.
the bugs away. It's a natural incense.
Yeah, that's why I said that earlier when I was like, we could get big. That's what I was talking about. They got them motherfuckers.
They
stole
got
my
you.
ass, so.
Well, next time you gonna get them.
But everybody just want to automatically think you got an STD because you wear itching cream.
Set
Hey,
yourself
bro,
up.
I
said it.
Hey, look, I'm literally looking at the phone like itching cream. I'm like, boy, I'm not dapping that nigga up. No handshakes for crazy. No, sir. Nah, but this was dope, man. This was the best episode, I think, man. This shit was fun, man. Y'all got me sweating and arguing and shit.
Thanks for having us.
And we got gifts, nigga.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Yeah, I
with
do
y'all,
got
man?
shit, man.
And tonight we'll be at the strip club.
I'm
Me and
excited.
TK.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean?
We ain't gonna call him tomorrow.
He might not answer his
You
phone
might
for
wanna
3
pick
days.
Nah, I'm not, especially not for crazy, man. Hell nah. You ain't gonna ruin my fun. You shouldn't be doing this. Grow up.
I'm gonna be in that prison, bro.
Pick your money back up.
You are
put it in your account.
too beautiful to be exposing yourself like this.
Get over there.
You went to some strip club in 4 cars.
You talk to rumors.
I don't know, it was some Spanish
Come on my
joint.
side.
And I wasn't having a good time. By the end of the night, I was giving them diet tips and workout tips. Like, you could be good.
He's like,
You
look,
just work
bro,
on
you
this.
just do 10
Do
crunches.
10 crunches because I see your body type.
Let me tell you, bro. 10
I
crunches.
can see
I see your
everything.
body type. You know, you just need to work on it. Let go of the
Speaking of
carbs.
that, Mocha Yoga has core Dirty 30. We have core activation yoga every Tuesday and Thursday in our studio in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Yeah.
So if you want to come there, it's 1240 Highway 54, Fayetteville, Georgia.
Hey, that Eddie.
Okay, and the address, the website, because I forgot, it's the Mocha Yoga. TheMochaYoga.com.
YOGA. I remember that one.
Yeah, baby. Man.
And we trying to wrap this up. This your boy Crazy C.
TKO.
Yes, sir.
That's 23 the hard way.
Yay!
The
This
longest.
was so good, y'all.
It is.
23 the hard way, get it. I go 2, 3 hard, you ain't got a job. What you waiting for? Come and listen while we talk. Might whip out the light just to put that car apart. TKO went crazy hard to tell them boys apart. I go 2, 3 hard, you ain't got a job. What you waiting for? Come and listen while we talk. Might whip out the light just to put that car apart. TKO went crazy hard to tell them boys apart.
See this shit? 23 the hard way.
I thought you guys did life in prison by that. I didn't know.
This nigga.